Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday. Hello, hello. Welcome in to a piece of my opinion. Welcome in, Pomo Tribe. Good morning, good morning. Happy Sunday, everybody. Hello, Miss One. CC Life, Momo, 80% and Shine. Welcome in to the Sunday edition. How are you guys doing this morning? You're in the bushes. Hello, hello. Bush watchers, good morning. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Miss One is asking, where is everybody at in the world? You can drop that down. That would be cool. Miss, aren't y'all having some high temps over there in the UK? I saw something about that on social media. Y'all having some different type of weather going on over there? We're gonna go ahead and get into it. We seen you seen the thumbnail. Let me get my mind right here. You seen the thumbnail, so you know we're talking about today. So let's go ahead and get the agenda up, get the vibe going. If you're in the bushes, drop down, tell us good morning. Hey, let us know you here. That would be great, great, great. If you can hit that like button, that would be great as well. So I can get out here in this algorithm. Hey Momo, thank you for the star. Thank you for the flower. I appreciate it. Thank you. So we can get some people in here. Hopefully as we go progress, they'll join us. It is Sunday morning, so some people chilling. Maybe at some kind of services this morning, all of the things. So we're gonna do agenda. We got rooming, Betty Joe, all of that there. All right. I kept up the one from the other day: deflection, defense mechanism, shifts blame, avoid experiencing uncomfortable emotions, anxiety, pain, guilt, criticism, or distress. Instead of taking responsibility, they redirect attention to someone or something else. Um, that's her. And no matter really pretty much anything that's being talked about, even in this one we're going to watch today, is always about deflection, deflection, deflection. Never just sitting in her crap, uh, and owning up to her. Just none of it. Just doesn't happen for this broad. So deflecting mother, avoiding accountability, turn the blame onto others when confronted. And even in her chat, when people confront her with situations, she gets on the defense, she deflects. They're weirdos, they're this, they're that, always deflect. Even though she claimed to be an open book and, you know, open her chat, but when someone slides in there as a subscriber, since it's always on subscribers only, they tell her about herself, then it's a deflection tactic, right? Blame shifting. She gaslights, put it on somebody else, and we know who that typical person is. Or what about isms, right? If you ever, the other tip they gave here, if you involved with a deflecting mother, which her kids will need this at some point, and other people dealing with deflecting mothers in everyday living. She's not the only one. You just got to detach emotionally, stick to the concise facts, set strict boundaries to avoid getting dragged into the toxic cycles. Because the reality over here is I don't put every mother on a pedestal. I don't. All right. Because, yeah, that's just not what I do. And she's one of the ones I would never put on a pedestal. Blame shifting, making a confrontation about the other people and other people's flaws rather than original mistake. So even what she's going to talk about in this one, she keeps focusing on everybody else but herself. That those horns, those demon horns that she have, they came out, and you can just see it all over her face. And I always keep saying she's a mother. That's the thing that really gets me in this, is that she's putting this digital footprint out, and in quotation marks, she's a mother. What about isms? Bringing up past mistakes someone else made to distract from her current behaviors, also to distract from her flaws, her setbacks, her issues in the story, her F ups in the story. Is always about the other people, because everything is a game to her. So now she kicks back and plays the victim and what she wouldn't do in a situation, what she wouldn't do, but you are the problem in the situation. So turning the conversation around so that she's a grieved party, forcing you to comfort her. So she forces her chat to comfort her. Because that's all she got. We know she has no friends. That's why she got to come online and do it. So she forced her chat to comfort her and make her the victim. Okay. So I break it down like that so it can make sense to those in the back as to why I do this. And this broad here has some serious issues. Yeah. And everybody, everybody's saying it, but yeah, it's for real. And it's not about being facetious, like I always say. It's about just seeing what I see and how it looks to me. Again, I'm not a psychologist, psychiatrist, none of those things. I'm not diagnosing her. I'm just seeing what it is. What she put on the camera every day, the video every day, the lives every day. Okay. So that's where we are with that. And also in this conversation, we're going to have rumination, And now rumination, if you look it up, guys, it can be there is such thing as a rumination disorder, which deals with the eating disorder. That's not what we're talking about. I'm talking about ruminating. Always rehashing. Just like some examples they give, like cows when they chew their cud, they keep chewing the cud. All right. So she just keeps rehashing crap to the point where it becomes a psychological mental situation. Because even in this mess that she brought up, you keep rehashing the same stuff that already happened. You're not even talking about something new. And it's like I don't know who you're trying to convince, but we'll get into that. And we'll get into it. All right. So that's a part of the conversation too, ruminating. So let's see who came in the building, the classroom. We got Paula. Hello. Good morning. Hello, Teresa. Allison. Plot Twist. Flint Town. Welcome in. You're new. Brianna. Katie. Nadine. Okay. Nadine is in England. Okay. We got Colorado Springs in here. All right. California, which you'll CC Life. That's one of our original POMO tribes. Okay. All right. Ohio. Renee. Okay. And we have another California. Brianna's in California. Disneyland, California. Oh, so you're going to Disneyland today, Plot Twist? Olivia is the most repulsive, demonic, hateful spirit that I've ever witnessed. She's programming her babies to call people ugly. Those kids are in trouble. Yeah. But even with that, she's programming for even more than that. You know, even more than that. That's why I say this stuff is really it's deep. Like we, you know, everybody on this side have their, you know, what they say. And, you know, we put it all together because there's a lot of people doing reactions on her. And everybody's pretty much saying the same thing, just saying it in different ways. Everybody can't be wrong. So when you sit here and think hate, jealousy, girl, that's so simplified. She wants to make this so simple by just saying we haters and we're jealous when it's so much deeper than that. That those words are so simplistic, right? And they're very subjective. Like we always say, hating on what, jealous of what. Like you have nothing else that you can say because you know when you come out to these different reactors, you're hearing the same thing in different ways. And you hear, yeah, pretty much from a different voice. Some things are being said, same things are being said. Some things are just being put in a different way, but it means the same thing. And not one person was your friend and they turned to a hater. As far as I know, now none of these reactors, and I don't know all the reactors, so I'm just saying this from what I know. None of these reactors were your friends. Now they might have been your subscribers at some point. Whatever. But none of them were your friends because you don't have any. So it's not a matter of somebody's your friend and then they turn to a hater, quote unquote. That's that in itself. Because there are some real content creators on here. Yeah, it was somebody they may have been dating. They were friends. They had fallen out, and now that person is over, you know, dogging them out and saying this, and that. That's not even the case for you. Everybody's peeping you just by watching what you put online. So imagine knowing you in person. Wow. Hey, Bottoms Up. Hey, TD. Welcome in. Hello, Lee. Yeah, got to keep them entertaining. Give them memories. Give them something to do. Like, that's what summer's supposed to be about. Giving them something different to do out of school, relaxing their minds, having fun. You know, and sometimes they don't take a lot of money to do it. It just takes the effort. It takes the planning and the effort. That's it. You got the money and you want to do it, then that takes it to another level. That's what these broads over here don't get. Like they just don't. And you got to plan for that kind of stuff. And that don't happen when you don't have a job, right? Yeah. So all of them need jobs. That's I don't care anybody old Facebook, social media job. Okay, until it's not. Until it's not. There's a whole sect out here where people doing reaction videos on content creators that had to go back to work because they're not making the money that they used to make. Right? So yeah. And of course, yes, there are content creators out here, people making a lot of money and they doing the right thing with it. So that's gonna sustain them because they doing the right thing with the money. But we're talking about these broads over here that don't have any financial literacy, no skills, no education, and they thinking that this is the be all right here, being on YouTube. Yeah. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go and get into it. Hey, Banana Muffin. Good. Hey, bottoms up if I did not speak. Mm-hmm. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. If you're in the bushes, happy Sunday. Even in her prime when Liv did make the money, she never took those kids to theme parks. She went to Houston to cheat on that. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Don't do the right things with the money. Yeah, because all of them was making money during COVID, right? Because everybody was sitting at home watching everybody. We had nothing else to do. And most of them did nothing with the money. And they always thought they was going to be making that same amount of money. No, they're not. They're not. Even some of the good the big content creators, they're not making the money they was making back then. They probably still making good money because again, they've made brands out of their social media. They're selling they're selling items. They're getting brand deals, sponsorships. So they are working it like a real job. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. And setting their lives up like it's their real job. So those people I'm not talking about. I'm talking about these broads over here. Okay. You got, and then all of them don't have 6, 7 kids either, 10, 8, 9 kids. So that's a difference too. You got all these kids. Yeah, you got a plan. Make them have a financial plan, educational plan for all your kids. So yeah. So let's go ahead and we got our agenda done. So let's go ahead and get moving right along here. I'm going to go to the one I keep these females pressed. I'm not right now. I may come back to that other one when she's doing all bouncing back and forth off of Tanae's situation. And even in that situation, the gutterness of all of that is gutterness. I don't find any of that cute, and it's really amazing to me, or not even amazing. It's sad, disheartening, and just another reality check that there's so many. I'm gonna just go with the women right now. It's so many grown women out here that co-sign that mess that Tanae and Liv do. The actions that they do, and the fact that they put it online, and they both have kids. That's so. I'm not a fan of Tanae at all. Never have been, because she's another one with all the kids and don't do nothing with her life. All these men in and out and all this. There's nothing glamorous about her. There's nothing good about her. I don't care nothing about. Oh, she take care of. No, she don't. The government takes care of her kids, and her subscribers take care of kids, and those triplets take care of her kids. Okay, so I miss me with all that. Okay, the gutterness of it all is not cute to me. I just don't see. And then again, just to see grown women supporting that in their chats and oh, I'm not even getting on the men because that's what that's going to be. Women choose to be with those type of men. Or Keontae, whatever. Yeah, all these women, y'all chose to be with him, but just to brag about what you can go and get, and it's all about your body. Y'all not even bragging about nothing of substance. You're bragging about you can give your body to this man. And then you brag about it after you done made a video. You was doing it, but then you had another man in your bed. Because I see Tanae's videos through reactors. And you had another man in your bed just a couple of days before you made that live about Keontae. The man in the back snoring while you in the room behind closed door with all your kids in another room, your kids knocking on the door to find a pacifier for the babies. Miss me when she take care of her kids. Now I know she's there with them and all this and that, but whatever. Okay, whatever. She do the bare minimum, in my opinion. But then you come on and spend the whole work shift talking about an ex and think it's cute. But you have kids. And today was live late night talking on the phone to a ninja she met last night, shaking my yeah. And the thing is, not saying over here on our side, just saying the people in her chat clapping that up, clapping that type of behavior up. And same with Leah. She in her thing what we can ready to watch now. They in the chat laughing, thinking it's all cute. What's cute about, oh, I can call my ex over, I can do this in a text message with my ex, and he gonna do this, and that to me. And when that's said and done, what's really going on with your life? What's really going on with your life? Either one of you can't talk about nothing that you have going on in your own life that's making you a better person, woman, or mother. Either one of them. All they can sit and talk about is they had XCX with a man. The easiest thing to do in the world. And they special because this ninja come back to have sex with you. But these same two men y'all say are cheaters, they dogs, they ain't worth a damn, they ain't this, they ain't that. But then y'all come out here and make videos about how you was able to get them back over there and that's supposed to make you special. I'm lost. I'm lost in the sauce. I mean, make long videos about it, and y'all have kids that can see these videos. And the both of me and y'all talking about, that's their fathers. Mm. Wow. Yeah, you would. Hey, you would think so, Paula, but that's not how these bras work. And it's so sad that they mentality, their self-esteem is right there in the act of SCX. After that, it stops. After that, it stops for both of them. Mommy issues, no daddies around, and I'm talking about both. I'm talking about the two women. But this is what you got time to come on live to do. The other one over here pregnant again, packing an apartment up by herself. Nobody around. The other one over here laid up with different men and just had some kids. And how many you got? 7. No plans for these 7 kids. It's disgusting. Yeah, T. It's so disgusting. That's exactly, yeah. It's disgusting. And they walking around here and people clapping them up. That makes it double disgusting. Even with the diseases, yeah, everybody swapping and this and that, but even beyond the diseases, it's just the whole thing, that the whole mentality of it all, how they talk about it, and they feel so grandiose because they can come online and show text messages and pictures, and they gloat in that. And maybe it's so off-putting to me because I don't live in that world. And you have kids that can see that. Keontae is being taken advantage of him. He has a big heart full of love, and they take advantage of him. He got his own issues. I'm not even gonna get into him. He's a piece. He's not. He's a pos too, in my opinion. He got his own issues. He done brought to the table as well, and he needs to learn how to control his body. That's the thing with him, and with Gerard. I'm not gonna leave him off the table either. You as a grown man, y'all need to learn how to control your body. It's just the whole fact that you just think you just need to go out here and have sex with these good women, and they done been with everybody under the sun, and you going home to live with somebody. That's bullcrap. You both of y'all made conscious decisions to go mess with these birds, and you know how they are. Just because you horny, come on, stop it, stop it. Yeah, I just can't. I don't know. I don't find any yeah, no respect for themselves or their kids. You want to be like that. You want to be, and then to think, oh, I told him he got to pay to play. What? What? And you people clapping that up. They have no respect for themselves or dignity, and don't have any for their kids. Because the average woman, from what I know, mother, not even just, I'm talking about, I'm from the mother side right now, would think about the image they're putting out here for their kids. So you just gonna come online and just do all this and not even thinking about how this is going to affect your kids. Forget the fact of you actually doing it. But for some reason, you think all of this is supposed to make you just some glorious woman, like you both of y'all were talking. I'm number one. I'm number one. I'm this. I'm that. Well, who the hell? Y'all act like this is a game. We're talking about humans here. I'm number one. I'm number two. He gonna always come back over here. And that means what? And that means what? For both of y'all. I don't care what Keontae do. I don't care he come get his key. I don't care about none of that. It's all distasteful. It's tacky AF. It's disrespectful. It's ignorant. It's gutter at the gutter, low vibrational, low hanging fruit, immature as hell. None of y'all got, at this equation, we talking about both of these tricks. Okay? Don't have nothing going on for yourself. Keontae ain't got nothing going on for himself. And by the universe, Gerard got something going on for himself. Because of that black woman that he with right now, he got something going on for himself. Because he didn't have shit going on either when he was with that trick. So this whole thing where she think I'm gonna keep saying it. Nisha and Gerard could break up today. He go back over there with Betty Joe. His life gonna be just like that, Betty Joe style. She don't support nothing. She ain't shit, and she ain't bringing shit. All that eating it from the back and riding it like this and doing this and that, that only goes so far. When that's said and done, what you got? What you doing? What you doing with your life? Okay. All right. Yeah. Yes. Hello, Loretta. That's where I'm at with it. And just man after man after man, and you supposed to be so special, and you coming online 5, 6, 7, 8 hours talking about this crap, and got all these kids, and other one over there packing, don't know which way she going, up, down, left, right, don't know shit, and sitting on here acting like she's something. Ain't nothing but a worthless piece of crap. and you know it. Right, right. Issues, issues. All these people over on this side over here got some kind of traumatic stories, family issues. They do. They really do. And none of them got it taken care of. All they doing is putting layers on top of layers on top of layers. That's all they doing, just add more and more and more trauma. Then they have kids and they just put more and more trauma, add more kids to the equation. It's just add more toxicity to the equation because they're not trying to do better. They're not trying to live a different and better life so their kids don't go through what they went through. Either one of them. Live Betty Joe or Tanae, they're not. They have nothing to show for nothing. All they can do is come on here and talk about some ex. That's all they got. Or talk about the next man that they got laid up in their bed. Now, after we finish that, what do you got? Okay. I agree, Diane. I agree. Hey, Anita. All this generational curse. That's all we talking about here. Hey, Melissa. Melissa, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Exactly, TD. Because like I always say over here, I'm not saying that I've always done things right and I'm perfect and I'm this and I'm that and I make all the right decisions. I ain't made no decisions like them. I've done some crazy things when it come down to dating and all that. Yes, I have. And maybe it wasn't because what social media wasn't around. But I can guarantee you now, sitting here as a grown woman, fully grown, since they like to keep throwing that out, I'm not supposed to get up on this internet airing all my business out like that. And you have kids. That's the thing I'm going to keep going back to. You want to live like that, do you? It's only affecting you. But you putting something out here that can be out here because y'all don't have no family photo albums. You don't have no memories and none. This is the only thing they're going to have to go on. And this is what you choose to do. Shit, man, that shit's so disgusting. I mean, I can't even. I promise you, I can't. I don't find nothing cute about nothing that they did and nothing that they doing at all. And there's no excuse for it. And in Bubbles, I'm gonna get on her ass real for a hot second too. You went into this. I don't care nothing about, and it's another thing about this Betty Joe over here. Yeah, I'm get back. You was messing with him and he was married and this and that. Bitch, shut up. Shut all the way up. Because you didn't want to be in that marriage. You cheated on him 90 days in, got pregnant, got this, pregnant that, while you was married, refused to sign the divorce papers. So we done said that over and over again. All right. Tonight, same thing with you. Don't try to make Bubbles feel some kind of way because she got with him and he was married. You was doing your shinga machine while you was married to him too. And that's the thing with these women. They all want to keep trying to talk about the other woman. No, we're going to talk about you. Now, Bubbles, yeah. I just, and that name Bubbles killed me all in itself. You too damn old for that name right now. We need to stop that Bubbles shit. That's number 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 on that. You shouldn't have never got pregnant by him. There was no need for that. If you want to date him, fine. But that baby stuff, now you tied to this ninja. Now you're tied to him. That was your mistake. That was your second mistake. First mistake was getting with him after he got all this shit going on over there with that Tanae and not peeping that and walking away. Okay, you stayed in there because we all, like I say, been there, been delusional, been trying to be Captain Saver Ninja. Okay, and it don't always work out. And you young, so yeah, you got time to get this thing right. You have time to get it right, and you ain't got to stay with him just because you have a baby, but you're tied to him now. That's the problem. Okay. Now y'all know I don't even get on the Nisha situation. That's their marriage. They do what they do. Okay. That's their marriage. They do what they do on that. She ain't got no kids with him. Hey. So we all know how that can all work out, right? She do have 3 kids, but y'all know, I mean, she ain't birthed any kids. Okay. So that's that. Yeah, I want to be kept to save a nigga. No, we ain't no. But she young. Like I say, I've been there. I've been there. Mm-hmm. So hopefully you'll wake up one day. You will wake up one day and come on the other side. Hey, yeah, when our kids are, yeah, it's a different story. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole totally different ball game. And y'all moving like that and thinking it's cute because somebody came back over there and had sick. And y'all making that's what it's all about for life. Ain't got a pot or window throw out of. But y'all, that's what you focused on. He gave me $100. Okay, well. Yeah, but people do it, TD. You know what I'm saying? That's just that part of being young, you know. People do it. But like I say, everybody got to learn. You know what I'm saying? We all have had to learn whatever there may have been. It may not have been a man with a lot of kids or whatever, but we've all made dumb mistakes when it comes to dating. Right? So she gonna have to learn. Like, that's it and that's all. That's all. And if she don't, she'll just be in her life will be miserable like Tanae's. Her life will be miserable like Liv's. I mean, we all got options. You can get out of it, focus on you, get your life together, and whoever you're supposed to be with somebody, they'll come into your life. Go get your life together, get your education, set your life up. You have a child now. That's what need to be the focus, right? Or you can stay in it with him and always be downtrodden because he ain't worth a damn right now. And he's still kind of young too. So I'm not saying he can't change his life around, but he got to make that decision. Okay, nobody keep coddling him. He got to make his own decision what he want to do with his life. He got all these kids, so he need to decide what he wants to do. Yeah. Proudly put this mess out for the world to see. Yeah. Yeah. The internet's not, it's a billboard. Yeah, for them it is. For them it actually is. And it's one that's going to stay there. Billboards can be taken down. And once the billboard's taken down, you forget what it said. That's not going to happen in this situation. It's getting ready to be out here. Okay, for all these kids to see. Yeah. But they don't care because they getting all their accolades on the internet. They getting claps and yeah, girl, yeah. Yeah. So they getting all of that. So they think they doing something. Ignorant as fuck. So speaking of ignorant as fuck, let's get into it. Welcome in. If you're coming in. Hello. Happy Sunday. Walking in on my rant because it's how I feel about these broads. Ain't nothing cute about them inside and out. Nothing's cute about them. I don't care nothing about who can dress, who can this, who can that. It's bigger than that. I don't care who get their nails done, who get their hair done. It's bigger than that. All right. So that's just my thoughts on that. So you just coming in, I say we're going to go to this one. She thinks she have females pressed. I don't know who the females she would actually been talking about, but we're going to look at this one. I may spin back around to that other one. With this whole shit with, like, I just went through my rant about that. Yeah, it's not giving what she thought it was giving. And it really didn't give what she thought it was going to give. Because again, she has to piggyback off everybody else. She don't have her own motion. She don't have her own nothing. So she always has to piggyback off of what other people got going on the internet. Because she don't have any content, no personality, deadbeat mother, sitting here pregnant, no man in sight. And so of course she's gonna talk about all that in here because what does she have to do? Deflect and make it seem like she's making all the decisions and the choices. And the ironic thing about it, she's not. She's not making any decisions and choices. Everything is being made for her.
Uh, really explain it. Let me see how I can keep all that. Okay. Y'all see me? Yeah. I can't believe this works. Come in here. Okay, come in here. Hit the like button. Oh.
Hey, nearly. I know you do, Steve. I know you do. Hey, okay, hold up, y'all. Hold up. Okay. So if that's the case, Steve, then this your opportunity to go get on in there. This be you could pull her away from Keontae. Now, hey guys, we got somebody new for him since he don't want to fool with wine. I already told him to go get over here with Betty Joe, but he don't want them problems. So go over there with Bubbles. It's your opportunity. Cause right now, I'm sure in her mind, she gonna come online and act like, oh, everything is everything. It's not. It's not. You know what I'm saying? She a woman and she know that crap plays in the back of her mind. She know it do. But she's young. So you can get on in there, go slide on over there and see what can work your magic. She only got one child, like you said. Um, so this might be your opportunity. Set it up. You know what I'm saying? You might be able to slide on in there. You don't have no kids. So hey, you a prime candidate. You gonna look better than what she with. All right. Let's continue. Hey, long hair don't care. Where you been? I ain't seen you in a minute. Hey, nearly. What you right, Loretta, the camera angle. She look a mess. Just nasty. Like, ugh. She look like she smell like spoiled milk. Like just ugh. She like she just hold a scent. And she says when you look at her face, you can tell she's just so demonic. Like she is so happy about what was going on. She just and to be happy about that is insane. Yeah, that's what some other people are saying that too. It could be a tick. Some other people are saying that as well. So your husband could be right on point. I do too, Teresa. She might not do it when we want her to do it, but hopefully she'll wake up one day and just be like, enough is enough. And it might take some other man coming into the picture, unfortunately, because some people just can't choose themselves, put themselves first. They have to have a catalyst to help them. And that might be her story. She might need a catalyst to help her. Now, Miss Yellowhawk, that ain't gonna. You know who these people are. You don't know who these people are, Miss Yellowhawk?
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry. Okay. Hi guys. Yeah, I'm back. My kids are sleeping. The kids are sleeping, but they're not gonna be asleep for long because they've been quiet. They've been quiet. They've been sleeping for a little minute,
Mm-hmm.
so they're gonna wake up
Of course.
soon. But I'm charging my phone, so I was like, let me go back live.
Of course.
These
You
bitches
don't
are
have no. You
so
don't have nothing to
pissed.
do.
Her bitch, you wanna buy it? Your fat ass. You wanna buy it? These fat ass bitches on this internet. Why are bitches so pressed? Can you guys imagine working a job? That's it. Just joking. No. Can you imagine working a job, clocking in, and on your spare time? It's like to all my baddies in here that go and clock in, period. But I'm just saying, could you guys imagine going to your job, clocking the fuck in, and on your off days, you're on YouTube for free talking about Olivia? Mm, on your off days, talking about me.
And the part that she misses when people are talking about you is all negative. And you're so downtrodden, you don't even care. Nobody's saying anything positive about you. And this is your life. Like your life is people talking negatively about you. No one's putting out reaction videos that are saying something positive about you. No one really is in your defense. I know some few people out here got something to say because they may not like a reactor. I don't give a damn about all that. I'm looking at the big scope of things. You can't find a video where someone is saying just spending hour, 2 hour, 3 hours, just spilling all the good things about you. Only place you get that fugaziness is in your chat.
For free. I love my life. I'm really that girl. I got these bitches who clock in, coming over here to get their rocks off just to talk about me.
Hey, Bubba.
Mm, hmm mm, jealous as fuck. Well, mm, but I got love and support, a community who loves me. Shout out to Joanne. Where's Joanne? Where's Joanne? Shout out to Joanne. Thank you, baby. We're gonna look at this stuff. I had to unbox it because I'm putting it in other boxes. hmm Oh yeah, girl, I got the whole text thread. The whole text thread. I never exposed all of our text messages, but it doesn't really matter. But I just wanted to like put that out there because you know, why not? Sure. People get their panties in such a bunch when I talk about my ex-husband. I'll just keep talking about him. Why not? It gets the people going.
No, it brings you views because you know that you don't have the last couple of videos you put out, no one was checking for it. Even that packing shit, no one was checking for it. So it's not a matter, you don't get us going. We know that you have no content.
I don't even know because I haven't been reading her comments. Just my opinion. Continue to talk about him is only feeding his ego. And that's why we're going to be done after today. That's why we're done after this. But I just.
Now this here, I went back and pulled this. Hold on, let me take this down. And we've all heard us say this, and we knew when she said it, she was lying. And you always prove us. You always prove us right. That every time you say you're not going to talk about it anymore, it's a close, it's done, you do it. This is what you said a few weeks ago.
I don't even know because I haven't been reading her comments. Just my opinion. Continue to talk about him is only feeding his ego. And that's why we're going to be done after today. That's why we're done after this. But I'm closing this chapter of my life. So I'm going to let everything go. This is for me. If you guys don't want to be here, you guys don't have to. Yeah, I will. I will definitely move on. Like I said, if you guys don't want to hear this, you guys don't have to be here.
All right. So here we go on the 27th, 26th, not even, well, maybe 2 weeks later. And here you go saying what you just said right here. This is why we say something mentally wrong with you, and you the whole obsession and the mental situation going on with you about a man that don't want you. Again, if he do, that's on him. He don't want to have to deal with the headache of you. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Again, if he wants you, he wants you. That's his damn default. Okay? That's his default.
A community who loves me. Shout out to Joanne. Where's Joanne? Where's Joanne? Shout out to Joanne.
You have
Thank you,
such a
baby.
community, but nobody
We're gonna
come
look
to
at this
help
stuff. I
you
had to
back.
unbox it because I'm putting it in other boxes.
She in the Dallas area. She can't tell me Jen not the only person in the Dallas area that subscribed to her. Okay. So you have such a community. No one has come over there to help you pack because they love you so much. And you couldn't even tell them no because they would be like, no, you shouldn't be over there doing this because you love your community and they love you. So they would force you to let them come over there and help pack. Yeah. Again, you always trying to convince yourself of something more than what it actually is. Somebody sent you some little cheap shit and that's your community.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, girl, I got the whole text thread. The whole text thread. I never exposed all of our text messages, but it doesn't really matter. But I just wanted to like put that out there because you know, why not?
Right,
Sure.
CC. I'm with you on that one, CC.
People get their panties in such a bunch when I talk about my ex-husband. I'll just keep talking about him. Why not? It gets the people going. I don't give a fuck if it was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, bitch. He cheated. I sat on his face. Bitches said I couldn't, and I did. Bitches said I couldn't, and I did. Hey, bitches said I couldn't, and I did. Hey,
See that right there? Now you think your kids can't don't won't ever see that? And you see sitting there pregnant. She actually sitting here pregnant doing that, gloating in something like that. Hmm. And word on the curb, both if we go back to both of the situations, both of the women on the other side told them suckers, go back over there with her. That's where you want to be. And they said that's not where they want to be. Everything is a game to her. We've said this several times over here. All this is a game to her. That's why it's so disgusting because she thinks this is all she got out of it was set on his face. That's all she got out of it.
and the more you bitches try to play with me about it, the more I'll talk about it. The more I'll rub it in your face. What the fuck?
Rub it in our face. What does that accomplish though? Hmm. I'm so confused over this. Like, What exactly are you accomplishing? You think you're putting it in our faces, and then what? It doesn't change my life. I'm gonna talk for me. It doesn't affect my life. That you sit up here and the only worth you have is your dirty twat. That's only worth that you have is your dirty twat. That any and every man can get enter. They don't need to do nothing to get it. And as we keep saying, yes, he might come back over there and have SCX with you again. Why? Because you're easy. Don't have he don't have to pay nothing. Okay? He don't have to argue, fight. He don't have to do nothing. You'll do whatever he say to do. You're a free prostitute. All right? So what do you again? That's the part you're not getting. And so what if he come back up? So what? It's nothing about SCX. That's it. Look at you. You're a hot mess. Your whole life is a lie. And you sitting here talking about that and you pregnant by another random man. And we gonna keep saying it because that's the reality. And y'all and the people in the chat don't see nothing wrong with that.
I can talk about anything. Exactly. And if I want to talk about that nigga 365, bitch, I will. I will. What about it? Hmm? And y'all want to be petty? I'll be petty soon. His wife needs a public apology. She'll never get it. And it just burns y'all little hearts on it. Just burns a hole in your heart. I got it. I told that nigga to get on his knees and bark. The nigga would do it. But her? Nah.
Girl, you didn't get no public apology. See how she talked? I got it. If I told him to get on his knees and bark, if. And I'm not. Yeah, I know some people feel like she should get a. I don't. I don't think she need to get a public apology. I don't. For what? So you could gloat about it? No, no. I'm glad he didn't do it, and I'm glad she didn't ask it. I really am. I said that before when this conversation came up. I don't. Apologies don't mean nothing. It's about the change behavior. And I repeat that. Apologies mean nothing. It's about the change behavior. Words can be words. It's about the action. So he can come online all day long and say he's sorry, but if he gonna continue to do the same shit, what's the difference? Even with Keontae, same thing with him. You can come over here and do all that, play all them games and do that if you want to, and mind tricks and word salads and all that shit. It don't mean nothing. We looking at a change behavior. And that takes time. Because mentally, all of y'all are effed up. And she acts like she got so much control. 1 minute, Nisha controlling him, blah blah blah. Now here she won't act like she got all the mind games and the mind Jedi tricks with him, and she's just all that because Tanae came out and said what she said. She's riding on that. Her whole demeanor was riding off of what somebody else came online and said.
I'm still lost on what happened. Hey, Cynthia. You guys. Shout out to Joanna. Auntie Joanna. Look.
Yeah, everybody auntie.
Joanna's getting a front row seat, honey. I didn't even put my registry out. She just went and found it. She is so sweet. Oh my God. Look at that chin. Look at the jiggle. Ooh, look at that bitch jiggle. Look at it, baby. Make sure you hit that like button too. Did you have to subscribe to make that comment? And did. She got me 4 receiving blankets. And I think she got me something. Oh yeah, she got me the booster seat too for AJ. You guys, look at this. Isn't this the cutest? Oh my God, I haven't had my bibs and stuff in so long.
So that's letting you know she ain't bought nothing for that baby. But she's so great. She's such an awesome mother. And she ain't bought one thing for that baby. Yeah, I told you got some women out here. That's what I was saying in my rant. The fact that there are women out here that move like this, they support her, they do all this, and it's not a lot. You know, she want to make it seem like it's a lot for her to have that many subscribers. She should, her doors, her hallway should have been packed full of things, right? She should have boxes stacked up in there just from things that people sent her. She don't. She don't got the support. It's just the fact that people do support her, but it's not that many. It's not. It's actually, it might be 10 people that really like support her. The rest of them just, they deluded and deranged in the head that's in her chat, and that's why they talk like they do, but they don't buy her nothing. And it's probably a good 5 that really be in here, like a mod. She got like 1 or 2 mods that be in here all the time, and then the other ones are like that Joanne, and it's a few others now that be in her chat. She don't really have any support. It's just a lot of them are bitter. They going through the same shit she been through, so they be in her chat like that, you know.
We're gonna have fun. And you know what else, you guys? My people called me today and they were already telling me like the plans for 4th of July. And I'm like so excited. And like they were like buying stuff for AJ and Carlani for the 4th of July, like little outfits for the 4th of July. I was like, oh, this is why I miss my family so much. I miss them so much. He literally took your babies. I don't know why they think you don't have a right to keep saying his name, period. And I will keep saying his name until I get my babies back. Didn't I keep telling y'all that? I can say his name all I fucking want. Who's gonna fucking check me? Who are you gonna sue me? Someone's gonna sue me. Goodbye. Shut the fuck up. Mm. I would have to divorce him after those texts. Girl, why? She's the winner. She's the big winner. Don't divorce him. That's what she deserves. Some people deserve that shit, and that's what she deserves. Hmm. Yeah, that's what she gets. Anyway. Yeah, I'm really excited, Cynthia. I'm really happy. Your mom keep on talking for your babies? Huh? What, baby? No, she ain't. That's a foolish woman. She's ain't that much pride in the world, child. Girl, listen, it's okay. I don't really know what to say. Cause like I don't care. Like I don't care that much. I just do it. I do what I do because I can. You know, people want to be petty to me, so I'm gonna be petty right back. And so people can treat me with respect. Nobody deserves respect from me. Okay, you go low, I'm gonna go lower. That's how we do things over here.
Yeah, but the fact of the matter is, you are worthless. So nothing you say hits like you think it hits. That's the gag, and I want you to understand that, Betty Joe. Nothing that comes out of your mouth hits because you are at the bottom of the barrel. Everybody's looking down at you. Everybody but your group home attendees, because you're all at the bottom of the barrel. Okay, so anything that you're saying doesn't affect anybody but you, because you're the one putting it online for your kids to see. And that's the thing about it, Tink Tink. And people say, bless your little heart, because you really think you're doing something. You really think all of this you're saying. That's why you got to read the comments to get you going. So they say shit in the comments like, oh, he took your kid so you can talk about him. 6 years later, you can't move on past it and be talking positive. Like, It shouldn't even be a conversation. He took your kids, right? Right now, the conversation should be you, what you doing in your life, how your life is growing, what you doing on your everyday life. You getting your kids, or you supposed to get your kids, and moving on. It shouldn't even be a conversation about none of that at this point in the game. At 6 years out, it shouldn't even be a negative conversation. It's still the same bullshit. You ain't changed the narrative, the tone of the narrative. Nothing has changed. And it shows you who you are, how you move, how deranged you are, how lonely and broken you are, how sad and depressed you are, that you can't talk about nothing else. You haven't moved on. You still in the same spot from 6 years ago. And now you can talk about as much as you want, but you just said 2 weeks ago the chapter was closed. That video, the mellow tone and the darkness of it all, this is for me. I'm closing this chapter. If you don't want to be here, then you don't have to be here. I'm moving on. And here you go today. I could talk about it as much as I want, shaking your big ass overgrown titties and all of that. You are so silly. Like, you are silly.
So you want me to be nice? Treat me nice. You don't want to treat me nice? Okay, then I'm going to be
a bitch. Yeah. Yeah, say
I'm going to
it.
be how I'm going to be with you then.
Trash.
Period, point blank.
You're gonna
You
be
get what you
trash.
get. You know? And you know, and
That's why she paused.
I think I just wanted to prove a point that, you know, we can get what we want out these niggas. Bitches think that they're special, but you are not special. You're not the one, baby. No. Never that. You thought you were special. Girl, no. Did you read this text message? Here we go. Did y'all read this? I read that. Yeah, he's blocked. Well, that number's blocked. This is not his number anymore. But
he blocked. No, he changed the number. See how she want to tell lies? She don't ever tell the story. He blocked. No, he changed. Yes, he blocked. That's not the number anymore. Which one is it? He blocked, or that's not the number anymore? Oh, we'll go with the latter. He changed the number. Yeah, you don't tell him that though, right? Mm-hmm. You see, you want to leave parts of the story out to make yourself look good. Now, he did all that. If he did all that, some people say it's fake, whatever. But he also sat in a closing office and signed a home closure on a home. So, And like I said before, and she gonna say it later, he didn't want to marry her. He didn't this, he didn't want to that. Okay, he did it. Just like he didn't want to marry you and he did it. But the difference is you got nothing out of him marrying you and he didn't want to do it because you begged him to do it. If he didn't want to marry Nisha, she getting a whole lot out the motherfucking deal. And I'm talking about material things because I'm not there in their relationship. So I don't know the day-to-day funk, everything going on. I'm just talking about the material things. And a house is a big deal. A house built up from the ground is a big deal. Just buying a home is a big deal. So what are we talking about, Sway? We can get what we want out of them. Oh, because you got some SEX and maybe $100. Woo, because you a brokey. $100. That's not even $1,000. $100. Woo. Girl.
it's been blocked.
Liar. Look how she
Yeah.
looking. Look how she looking.
I don't care how old it is. Shit. So you don't want me to come suck on that and F you good after? This is somebody's husband. This is somebody's husband.
And y'all know I have to stop it. It's because she emphasizing it's somebody's husband. Okay. And you slept with him. So what does that make you? So you want to make it, you trying to spin the narrative to make Nisha look bad, No, we're going to make you look bad because you know it's somebody's husband and you decide to cock your big fat legs open and got nothing out of the deal. Let's repeat. You knew that was somebody's husband, but you decide to cock your big fat dirty legs open and got nothing out of the deal. Nothing. But still sitting here talking about it. And you even held on to the text message. You so pressed about it, you still got the quote unquote text message. Because a lot of people don't believe they real or it could be from anybody. Right? It could have been from them people you be meeting online. Oh, let's throw that narrative out there. That could have been from any of them fools that she meet online, right? Oh, yeah. That just popped in my head. That could have been from anybody. Because we know you like to get out there on the big wide web dating sites. We know you like to do that, right? Yeah, that just popped in my head. You like to go to the websites and do your big one. So how do we know that's not from that? Uh, 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 uh. Wow, girl. If you coming in, hello, happy Sunday. Welcome in. Welcome in. You new over here. I do pause it because I be having a lot to say. So get down in that comment box, give your commentary. And we rock and roll from there. This is not, we don't windmill over here for her. So if you over here with that, you're gonna have to be escorted out the building because we don't do that over here. I see some new names, so just so we understand how it rocks over here, okay? We judge over here and we do what we do. This live was day before yesterday. Day before yesterday. Because she have to stay on live all day and night because she ain't got nothing better to do. Her little teeny weeny brain. It can't do too much more than this. Look at the look on her face. She's so excited just reading something about SCX. But now I'm going to put it out there. How do we know that's from Gerard? How do we know that's not from some of the men that you were selling those pictures to? Because you admitted to that. That's not even alleged. You admitted that you sell pictures of yourself. So how do we know? I don't need no proof. I'm just putting it out here.
That's crazy. That's crazy work. That is crazy fucking work. Could you imagine? Oh my God. I could never be that girl ever again in my life. But shout out to the bitches who can be that girl, Shout out to the ones who can. You got a heart of gold, or not even a heart of gold, bitch. You have a mind of gold. Because my mind would have took me all the way to the motherfucking penitentiary. Okay.
But your mom ain't taking you to the penitentiary right now? Girl. And I want to keep repeating because some of you just now coming in here. This is somebody's mother. She done brought human beings into this world, and this is what we're working with right here. What I don't get for him to have been a major abuser at times while they were together, while sleep with him. Yeah. But you want to spin the narrative that Nisha's just so stupid and desperate to still be with him. But you going to open your big fat dirty legs for him after he done did all he done. He took your kids. He abused you. He cheated on you. He this and that to you. And then you go do this. All for the sport of it all. Quote unquote. Yeah.
Oh yeah, girl. And that's not the first time. Oh, it's on this phone. Girl, he was sending me money all the time. Hold on. I don't think these text messages are mine. Wait, wait a minute. Are there?
Hold up
I
one
just don't know
second.
what transfers over to this phone.
Let's see what we got right here. Let's see what the people saying. Hey, Mama K. Okay. That text is fake. I made the same text message with iMessage. Another reactor did the same with this Pink Pig and her mother name and Cash App icon as well. I ain't doubting you. I'm gonna say this: there's definitely no proof that it's from him, right? Because we can spin it in different narratives, and then you will say, oh, "He blocked." I mean, but this is not the number no more. Girl, shut up. Let's see. Hey, hi Annie. She acting like she didn't say she did what she did. Get back and apologize to Nisha for doing it. Right. So why did she say all this back then? Yeah. It went from 100 to 100. It was 160 to 100 to he sent me a lot of money. Yeah. Now it's like every time, as time progresses, she adds something different to the story. Well, hey D-Love, everything happens in time. You know what I'm saying? Everything has a marker on the clock. And yeah. So things are going to, her life is already in shambles. That's why if you gotta really look and just look at it. Like it's getting worse and worse for every day. You packing up to move and you 9 months pregnant. Yeah, that's not I just want to go be in my family. That's a narrative she's using. Because she don't care nothing about being with no family. And that's going to last for a good week or two. Wherever she going, it's not going to last because just who she is. Yeah. Yeah. And she's always asking for people to like, and she even ran over to TikTok to try to tell this story because she wants people to be on her side. No matter what it boils down to, she just hugged the end game for her is people believing her, being on her side, applauding her, praising her for being a 304, being a deadbeat mother, being shiftless and worthless and nothingness. She wants applause. She wants people to applaud that. Gerard was never a major. He was a victim of narcissist abuse. In order to believe he was, you would have to believe her children also major abusers. Exactly. And we all know she's a narcissist. All this spins from that because all those fall in line together. HPD, narcissism, ruminating, all of them fall under the same category. Personality disorder, she got it all. Yeah, just look at her face. Who's so happy about that from a person that did you so dirty? Any average woman, and there are plenty of people out here like her. We know that. I mean, look at the stories. Your Betty Broderick and stuff. These people really exist. That's the thing too. I think some people got to realize is that when we see those kind of movies, I don't care if it's Lifetime, For My Man, Fatal Attraction, Evil Lives Here, all those type of shows, and they be doing those cases. You really got to put in your mind, there are people walking amongst you like this. Those type of people exist. Liv is one of those people. And I think some people kind of don't want to make it seem that detrimental because she has kids. That don't matter. This girl is really mentally disturbed. That's it, and that's all. You know what I'm saying? And Siri and everything else that everybody says. It's just look how she moves. Look at her face. What's so cute and funny about this? It's not like you supposedly looking up a text from somebody you dating right now. You supposedly looking up a text from an ex that did you so dirty, but you decide to quote unquote go back and sleep with him. Now you all happy. What? That is crazy. That's crazy. And again, for people to be sitting in her chat applauding that, they feed into that and they actually make it worse. Even with Tanae, those people in her chat that co-sign and enable her, including her family, they make it worse. This damn woman is near 40. her brain activity is getting worse. She's sitting here pregnant, and look what she's doing. Darn near 40, sitting here pregnant with another fatherless baby, got 2 fatherless munchkins in the room sleeping, had a bath in days. And this is what she's doing. Yeah. That's how deep you have to take it with her.
Is this his number? Yeah, this is his number. I think this is his number, yeah. Oh my God. There is so much in this fucking phone, bro. This whole text thread is fucking insane.
Hey, yo, son.
And mind you, this was after the marriage. Talking about, do you love me? Ew, this nigga is gross. What is this? Anyway, this is not, wait, where's the other money? Oh, right here. Should I show the phone number? I guess it doesn't matter. It's not his phone number anymore. Yeah, here we go. That was another time he sent me money. Yeah, the number. Yeah. Yeah, he was sending money all the time. In person too. He gave me a couple hundred in person. You know?
A couple of hundred. That ain't no money, girl. That ain't no damn money. If he even did it. Like I say, you sell pictures and stuff, remember? So we don't know where that came from. Because you say you made a lot of money from selling pictures. Didn't you say that? Oh, okay. So I'm gonna put it on that. That's where that is right there, is you when you selling your pictures. And of course y'all gonna talk nasty and go back and forth. Of course you are. So that's where I'm tying them to. That's what that's about. Let me see. Somebody said something in the chat. What was that? Oh, she's gotten worse since the kids. I think, because I know I heard a lot, I read that a lot where people talk about since the kids got taken, she's gotten worse. Maybe that could be worse, but she's always been who she is. She's always been a nothingness, broken soul, broken spirit. Nothing. I don't know. I just think some people overlooked it because she was with Gerard, and I guess people were into that bullshit. I wouldn't have never been, because they look greasy and dirty to me. But because I wasn't following them back then, and I probably never would have, because again, they look dirty and shiny and greasy and musty to me, so that wouldn't entertain me. But from what from the throwbacks and what other people have said, she wasn't worth a damn back then either. People just accepted it because from what people are saying, she didn't do shit for the kids, sitting online all day. And people were again enabling her, giving her all the kudos in the world, and she wasn't doing shit for the kids. Her chat has also created this monster. Her mom has enabled her, but this chat, this online stuff has created a monster with this chick. Because she never had it. She's never had this kind of attention before. I've said it before. She never had anybody clapping for her before in her life. And that's why she has to come online every day. Yeah, they created this bullshit.
He had to turn off that he got in trouble. Yeah, she caught him sending me money. He said he was gambling. Are you exposing the messages because he's not paying you any attention? No, I'm exposing the messages because I can.
That was a good question.
That's why. I don't give a fuck not to. Why can't I? You guys are watching, right? You're in here. A view is a view is a view is a view. Yes, girl. He said he was gambling when she caught him. Like he said that I don't fucking know. I forgot. Did he put it in here? He couldn't, yeah, because that's when he started giving me cash. He had to start giving me cash, y'all. Oh my god, that's so funny. Mm. So crazy. Um, no, Cynthia, ew, no. You know, all of this popped up in my mind because of the shit that's going on with Keontae and Tanae. And it just reminds me of why I'm so happy that I'm single and I'm away from this nigga and I'm not in this type of fucking bullshit because a man like that will always be like that. They'll never change. And it happens time after time after time after time, you know? Just, you know.
And the same thing could be said about you. A woman like you, a 304, a poverty stricken 304, that self esteem lies in her dirty twat will never change. An uneducated broad like you, with no skills, no personality, no friends, no get up and go, will never change. So the same thing. Like you always want to throw darts. Remember, darts can always be thrown at you. Like you have nothing. And you always want to talk about, I'm glad I'm by myself. No, you're by yourself because nobody wants to be with you. That's why as soon as you have this baby, you'll be back on those dating sites because you need that. You need that attention. Because one minute you making a short about, oh, I envision my husband, what my husband is going to look like. And the next thing, I'm glad I'm by myself. I'm glad I'm single. I'm glad. Girl, you single because nobody wants you. That's why you're single. Okay? That's it. And that's all. And every man you've ever been with, you met him online. No one has just approached you and just been like, they want to date you. They want to take you out. They want to this. They want to that. You have an internet babies. But you sitting there trying to talk about what kind of man Gerard is. But you sit up there and willing to have sex with him, but he's so low grade. And this is you right here. And that's going to be you driving down the road 9 months pregnant. So you thought this little live was given, and it really wasn't. It just really put the spotlight on you, how far gone you are. It was like watching a young couple trying to make it when they broke up for the 100th time. Gerard met Nisha, and that's when the truth came out. Yeah, I heard the story. They wasn't that mad of him cheating with Nisha and all this and that. I've heard reactors tell the story. Yeah, dropped out in 8th grade. But this is what you sitting here bragging about. Sitting up here with undiagnosed mental issues, not medical, mental issues. And this is what you do. And you can tell she got mental issues. Look how big she's smiling about some old text messages after the fact of being put in jail. And everything else you said about this man, and this is what you sitting here doing.
Okay, you guys want to read the whole text thread? Let's read it. We're gonna go all the way up. If you guys want to read it, put like the video and hurry up because my babies are gonna wake up. Oh my god, this shit goes up far as fuck. God damn. What was that? Oh. Oh my god, there's so much more. Bruh. Oh shit. Wait, where'd it go? God damn it. I hate when I do that. Where the fuck did it go? Oh Lord. What's the number? Hmm. This one, his name is not. Oh, here. Oh my God, bitch.
And someone did say in the chat, I mean, what's the reason? Don't you want to move on? So why keep going in the past? It's giving obsession. Yeah. No, she don't want to move on. She thrives in this because she has nothing else. Well, you would think she would have something else, but I guess she really don't, because these 3 fatherless babies, they weren't relationships. All right. Everybody done already talked about the little Zolo thing. That wasn't nothing but, okay, she threw bleach or whatever she threw on him. That's all they got with that. That wasn't no real relationship. Everybody know Joey was a one night stand. And this thing right here, we don't know who the daddy is, to be honest. You know, people assuming it's possibly Joey's or Gamer Boy. But why can't it be a random man that she just brought up in there having sex with? Right? But even so, it's still nothing to talk about. She don't know Joey. She don't know Gamer Boy. She has no life. This is all she got. This right here. And that what makes it so mentally disturbing, because by her own fault, she don't have a life. So this is all she can talk about. This is all she can talk about. When you guys really, really think about it, what does she have going on in her life? I'll wait before we push play. I'll wait for somebody to tell me something in the chat that she has going on in her life that she can actually talk about. Because whoever the father is of this child, they don't have no history. They have nothing to talk about. Nothing. I wouldn't even care if it was Cat Daddy's. She still don't have nothing to talk about because she didn't know him. He was another internet. I'll wait. The only thing she has going on in her life is having babies by randoms. Nathaniel, right? Nathaniel, right there. I remember when the Zolo thing came out. I told you they're gonna start dragging her back. She never shows them because she felt dumb and started blocking. Read my other comment and watch. I was tickled. Yeah, I saw what you said. 2820. That's why I went and looked at the comments, and she done already deleted some, so I won't be able to see them all. So that's why I'm waiting for. Just tell me what else she got to talk about. She knows she'll be off this internet. She would definitely have to be off this internet, guys, because she has nothing to talk about. Her day-to-day life is shitty. It's empty. It's nothing going on. She don't do nothing with the kids, for the kids. She has no content. What is her channel about? It's not mommy content. What is her channel about? She don't shop. She don't cook. When she do try to cook, she got the camera on her. We can't even see the shit she cooking. Her channel has nothing. Just like her, nothing. Like someone said, Nathaniel, nothing. And she's very bitter because she has nothing. Because bitterness can be overridden, override. You can override bitterness, however you want to say it. If you have a life, you wake up every day with some plans, some goals, some dreams. You can override that bitterness. Like I said in the beginning, we all have been there, gonna be there. We done been in bad situations. We done fell short. We done been in bad relationships. All the things. We're all human. But you gotta find a way to come up out of this shit. Even if you gotta fake it till you make it, you might be sitting hard, your heart might still be broken, but you got to still live your life so that every day it'll get easier. It'll get easier. She don't do nothing but sit online. Even people that quote unquote stream, this is not what they're doing. This is not what they're doing when they're streaming. Man, this girl. Look how she looking. Just adamant about doing it.
I'm obsessed. I am obsessed. I am so obsessed. I'm so fucking obsessed. Does that make you feel better? She said I got my popcorn ready.
Look at her.
What is this? Wait, what is this? Hold on a second. Wait a minute. This is not even all of the text messages. January 24th. This is not the this doesn't have the beginning of the conversation. Oh well. I'll read you guys from here. February 1st. And he was always the one hitting me up. Why not? You guys ready? No, we gotta get 100 likes. Yeah, I'm obsessed. I am obsessed. I'm super obsessed. Yes, I'm obsessed. Does that make you feel better? I don't really care. That's the father of her children. She can bring him up as many times as she wants and will. Yep, I sure can. Especially because, it gets the bitches talking, it gets the bitches stalking, it gets them, doing everything.
What bitches start talking and stalking? Who are you talking about? No, it gets you bitch views, gets you attention that you seek. That's what it does. That's it. And that's what I'm saying about her chat. They always co-sign as her baby. So what is her baby? She got 3 other baby daddies that she don't talk about. Why don't y'all ever mention that in her chat? She have 3 other baby daddies that she don't talk about. So what are y'all talking about? Like y'all just delusional as she is. As I say, cult members, group home attendees, all of y'all probably got undiagnosed mental issues because ugh, y'all agree with this. Y'all really sit in her chat and agree with this. In the chat, I love you. Like, what are you talking about?
That they fucking do. Fucking weird ass bitches. It gets them mad and angry. I love it. Um,
But that always backfires on her. When she thinks she's plotting and hurting somebody, she's not. It always backfires. Like this right here backfired on her. No one cares.
I gotta get the likes up.
Look, she waiting on likes. She talking about February 2025, Steve.
This is so crazy. You see what I mean? Kiss ass. I kissed ass at the beginning of this conversation. Fuck that shit. Fuck him. Gross. Ew. Disgusting. Ew. Cynthia, no, honey. I'm smiling like this because it's fucking funny. No, I'm sorry, guys. I would tell you because I'm a real ass bitch. If I still loved him, I would say I still love him. I don't love nothing about him. He's evil. And what he's done to my kids, no. He's disgusting.
Okay, but what about you? Because I'm always going to spin the narrative back to you. You are my target. What you have done to the kids has been evil and disgusting, and you're still doing it right now. Okay, I can't talk about what he has done to the kids because he's not online. I'm not saying he a perfect father, perfect man. None of that. But he's not online displaying his life. So I'm gonna keep the focus on you. What you have done, what you're doing, and what you will continue to do. Because in the short time I've watched you, you are a fucking train wreck. And you have caused more trauma on these kids than he has. I mean, the digital footprint shows it all.
And he's a bitch, and I don't respect him.
Mm,
No, I don't. You guys can think I do. I don't.
mm.
He got some good dick. And the mouth do what it do. But other than that, no. I would tell you guys. Yeah, no, I moved past all that shit. Yeah, I think you guys want us back together. I think you guys want me to want him and you want the thing to happen, which, like I told you guys, I think the internet took our relationship, us breaking up, super hard. You know? People are still obsessed with the thought of him and I. Like so obsessed. Even like all like the side chick supporters, you guys are still like they're even so obsessed with him and I,
Girl.
you know? And I don't blame you. We were a beautiful
No, you were not a beautiful family. Y'all look greasy and sweaty and funky to me. I didn't see no beauty in none of that. Kids look like little black rugrats running around there. Hell no, they look like a hot ass mess. And everything out her mouth is delusional. Who want them back together? Who are the people that want them back together? Because majority of the people in her chat right now, they wasn't even watching her when she was with Gerard. They only going by what she says. Those are not the people. You'll have one or two come in there. I've been watching you since Ryan. But majority of those people in there, they were not around when she was with Gerard. So who are these people you talking about that want y'all together? Girl, shut the fuck up. She is so Yeah, they look greasy. They look funky to me. Just look like a bunch of poor folks in a cheap ass apartment, dirty apartment. Oh my God. Negative. I wasn't impressed from the throwback videos. I wasn't impressed at all. And I'm still not impressed with her. Because she's still the same. She's still a greasy, dirty, funky pole, trailer park trash. She looked like all those things wrapped up into one. Smell like spoiled milk. Ugh.
family together. But, you know, if I don't get what I want, then I don't want to be in it. Period. And what I want is loyalty, you know? So, you're like a Justin and Selena story. Justin and Justin and Selena.
Hey,
You're
Latrice.
talking about like the love
Hey,
aspect,
Banana.
like how people saw us. Yeah,
I don't think
not
she's.
really.
I don't
I
think
won't say
she's
Justin
in.
and Selena.
I've said this before. I don't think she's in love with Gerard. She's in love with what they used to have as far as her being able to control and do nothing and have a man doing everything for her. That's what she likes because she don't know how to live life. She don't know how to do shit. That's why she don't do nothing. She don't know how to potty train the kids, cook for kids, feed the kids, live her life. She don't know how to clean her own damn body. She don't know how to do nothing. That's why another reason why she's running home, guys. She cannot raise these kids. She don't know how to do it. She's running from everything that's going on with her in Texas. Everything. She's running from that. And the fact is, she cannot raise these kids. She don't know how to do nothing. She is really Arrested Developed. She talked that big shit, and I think some people kind of forget that. But if you really watch her, she don't know how to do nothing. Nothing but lay on her back. And from what they said, word on the curb, to what the men said, you ain't about nothing in that department. Okay? You lack in every area of your life. You talk that big stuff about SCX, but it ain't all that. It's just that the men that you get with, internet men, that's what they out there looking for. So why not? It's a quickie. Let me get what I want to get and let me move the hell on. You don't need to have nothing going on, right? So for me, none of this is about love, because she don't even love herself. Because if she did, she wouldn't be conducting herself like this online. I keep saying it, probably hear it in every video I do, but this is how I honestly feel. Loving yourself, it takes a whole big choice. You got to work on that thing, and decisions that you make, your thoughts, all of that entails you loving yourself, not just saying the words. There's action behind loving yourself. And she's sitting here pregnant by yet another man. She don't love herself, and she don't love Gerard. And her doing it to her is a game. She thinks she's sticking it to Nisha by saying all of this. She's sticking to someone that don't even pay attention to her. And she thinks she's sticking it to us because she's talking about it. No, I'm just gonna sit here and make a fool of you, show how big a fool you are. Every word you say, I'm gonna spin it back on you to show you how foolish you look and how foolish you are. That's what I'm gonna do. So don't ever take it as I'm mad, I'm this, I'm that. Girl, what you got going on don't rock my world. It don't have no effect on my world. It don't change nothing going on with the accounts over here. It don't have nothing to do with my life. I don't even, you're gutter. I don't dwell down in the gutter. I do this right here and then I'm done. My life is not this. Hey, if you're coming in the chat, hello, Claudia, Lou. I haven't seen you in a minute, Lou. Where you been? Sean, I've seen you in here, but hey, True Crime, hello, welcome in. SC Johnson. Long hair don't care. You told me where you been. I ain't seen you in a minute. Hey, Kelly, Baba, welcome in. Happy Sunday. Hey, New England. Hey, D-Day. Hey. Y'all got a lot going on over there. Let me see what y'all seeing. I love it though. Let's see. She hates every single one of them. But AJ the most because she hates his father the most for what he did to expose. Yeah. Yeah, she got no choice, but she don't even do the bare minimum. I think she do below the bare minimum. In my opinion, she do below the bare minimum for those kids. So she don't want none of those kids. That's why she don't talk about that baby, that pregnancy. She don't want to be bothered. Right. You know? Yeah, that's all it is. So it's just a game. It's nothing dealing with love. It's nothing dealing with that. Even if she say it like she tried to say it in one of them videos, the text messages or whatever with one of his family members, it's not love. It's just a word that she's using. She's never experienced love. No one has ever loved Leah. I've said this before, and I mean that. She's unwanted. No one has cheered for her. No one has ever made her the first choice. She's always just been, she had to go out there and put herself out there to be chosen, like the internet. The men she met on the internet, she approached them first. And one of them, she even admitted that in the video, right? No one has ever clapped for her, cheered for her, really supported her. She's done nothing for anybody to support her. They have enabled her. Yeah, they enable her from all her bad decisions. You can come live here because she done made all these bad decisions. How you just y'all letting her just move from state to state, leaving her kids, not paying her child support, and she grown. It's not that they can make her do those things, but that's all it's been in her life. People enabling her bad decisions, her nasty, trashy mouth. Because I can picture her being one just like her little Betty Joe in training, being disrespectful to her adults that were around her. She was that type of person, and they let her get away with it. And that's why she got this little nasty mouth now, but she gonna run into the right one, baby. And she gonna be looking up at the sky. Okay, let's continue.
And I would say more like, but I get what you're saying. Like people still want to see them back together. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Thank you, Ronnie.
Trust me, you guys. My husband, the man that's for me, you guys will love him. Don't worry. He's gonna be like, he's gonna be so amazing. I already know. I envision him. So it's like, don't worry. We're gonna find a good one. We're gonna have great chemistry, and he's gonna be a good guy. You know what I mean? That's what's important. I don't want to be with a man who cheats.
Okay, the man don't want to be with you that cheats. And at the po ting ting, she really thinks she gonna meet somebody. She don't even understand you got 6 kids. And that's what you got to tell. If you're gonna be honest with somebody, you got 6 kids and no education. You ain't never had a real job. You don't have any real money. You're just not a good person at all. Your whole energy is toxic. But yeah, do you hear how many times she says, "Oh, you think you're better than me"? There's something to that. I think she was teased. Yeah, and she has been a nothing. No one has ever, and I think you put that on my on my post on the post, and I've addressed that too. That when I'm saying she is a nothing, I mean that, guys. And it can sound harsh, but I don't care as it relates to her. I don't, and I know words are very powerful. The tongue is a powerful weapon, and when I'm saying what I'm saying, I'm intentionally saying it as it relates to her, because my brain it moves a whole lot faster than my mouth. So what I'm saying, I'm intentionally saying these things because this is exactly how I feel about it. And I honestly feel like no one, even if we go look past the teasing, nobody cared about her. And people, yeah, she probably did see people that had more than her, better than her. So now she's thinking, oh, you think you better? Yes, they are better than you. Yes, they are. We are. We are. Yeah. And that could be one of your childhood traumas. Okay. And you ain't did nothing to improve your life, so people still can think they're better than you. And I know that I am. Just in my thought process, I'm better than you, Betty Joe. We ain't even got to look at nothing material. We just gonna look at the mental, the emotional. You up here talking about a husband and this and that. You up here pregnant. All you can talk about when you have this baby is your body. You're not even talking about what's going to go on with your kids and how you're going to improve your life for your kids. All you can talk about is your body.
You know, I just can't handle it. Like, I can't handle it. A lot of women can handle it, like her. Like, they can just sit back, and as long as they have a nigga, they're okay with it, but I'm not. You know, I'm just not that type of woman. Maybe that's a bad thing that I'm not that type of woman, but I'm just not. You know, and I won't condition myself and I won't make myself feel like I'm wrong for wanting loyalty. I'm not gonna be like, no, every man cheats, fuck it, every man cheats. As long as I have his bank account access, bitch, no, I'm gonna have all of that. I'm gonna have access to everything. His heart, his loyalty, everything, his money. Yeah. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. I'm good. And the whole thing with him, I'm not the only one. Like, he was This man was cheating with so many women. Like, he had, like, the whole 5 years we weren't together, he has cheated on that woman. I don't even know if he knows the count. He has cheated so much. I was shocked because I think, like, throughout the years, the way that this internet has tried to beat me down and make me feel like, oh, you just weren't the girl for him. He found his woman, blah, 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 blah. The narrative. I think I started, like, thinking, like, I guess I wasn't the one woman for him, and I guess she did change him. So when he came around, he was telling me all the women he was fucking with and fucked with, and he was showing me pictures of these bitches, okay? That's how comfortable he felt with me. And I didn't give a fuck because he's not my nigga. He was with bitches, bro. So that's just the man he is, honey. That's just the man he is. And then he called this bitch in the Dominican. I don't know if you guys remember this. Was it the Dominican Republic? He went somewhere and it was just with him and his homeboys. Bitch, he called that bitch his girlfriend. He said, this is my little girlfriend over here. He called this bitch his girlfriend.
And let's go here with this narrative right here. Even if that's true, right? Let's go with it. Even if that's true, you were still willing to lay with him. So you're no better than nobody else, right? You were still, this wasn't my nigga. And yeah, you said that because you tried to soften the blow, but that's how much he thought about you, right? That you were nobody but nothing else for something to sleep with. Because regardless, he still went home to his wife. So you were just part of the harem of women that he slept with. So what makes you special? Because since that's the question that you and that other one over there want to put out, let's go there. What makes you special if he had all these women that he was sleeping with? What makes you special? Yeah, but you laid up with him. So yeah. So like I stated over here, we're going to always put it back on you because you busy trying to make him look how you trying to make him look. But you decide to lay down with him too. Wow. But you think you making Nisha look bad. And what's that your business? Joey cheats, Zolo cheats, you cheat, and so what? You literally let them cheat with you. There you go. That's what we're talking about. And Cat Daddy, because word on the street, he had a woman. And Gamer Boy. And remember she got upset about that? Yeah. So you're never chosen as the number one. You always just part of the pack. There we go. You always part of the pack. Because you swear up and down you didn't know Joey had a woman and you did. You did know. You knew he had a woman. You knew Brandon had a woman. You're always a part of the pact. It's never just you. No one ever is with you for you. No man has been with you and just been with you. It's always been another woman or women in the equation. But you're special. You that baddie. And they don't come back to you to stay with you. Joey came back, did what he did. Where did he go? You say Gerard came back. Okay. He did what he did. Where he at? We waiting. Yeah.
He had videos of this bitch. Like, they were hugged up at the club. And she was like sucking on his and I didn't give a fuck. Because once again, I told him, I was like, oh, she's cute. We should do a threesome. Like, bitch, that's not my nigga no more. You know what I mean? My heart's not in it. So I don't give a fuck. He can talk to me about this shit now. But I was like, that's crazy. Like, he's a good cheater now. When he was with me, he wasn't a good cheater. He is a professional cheater now, bitch. Okay.
That's what I heard, Miss
Professional,
Santos.
bitch. Okay,
That's
he
what I
got the
was
app,
saying.
the secret app, and everything. Okay.
The word on the curb is that Cat Daddy had a wife. So no one has ever just you been the main one. You just been something to use and abuse. Actually, that's it. That's it. And when I say use, I mean come over there, use, eat your food, and you know, dumping the toilet, dumping you, and they go on about their business. Yep, she said a whole exaggerating the story. It seems like something get added all the time, but like I said before, I don't care nothing about the story. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you because in all that, you still was willing to lay down with him, and you still willing to lay down with him. The only reason it really stopped is because the wife put a stop to it or whatever she may have did. Gerard is an asshole as well. Not saying he's not. But the fact of the matter is that man texts you today, you're going to be with it because you feel like you got to prove something to the internet. You're going to still use your body to prove something to the internet. That's the sad part about it.
Bitch, I was like, damn, you upgraded yourself, didn't you? So, no, don't love him anymore for sure. No.
Guys, please hit the like button for me, please.
I think that our communication was a lot better, that we weren't together. And I think even now, like if he wasn't so pussy whipped by this bitch and so mind fucked by this bitch, we could actually have like a cool relationship and co-parent because there's no reason why we can't. But he's so because he has to, he needs her help. He needs her to do whatever the fuck.
She's always talking for him. And I saw a clip about co-parent with a narcissistic person. It's not doable. The guy was on point. He was like, you can't co-parent with her. There's no such thing as co-parent with a narcissist. It's called parallel parenting. It's not co-parenting. And he really broke it down, and I was like, this is her. It's not doable because of you. Like he even said in one of the text messages that you didn't show that someone else showed. Not texting it, but whatever from y'all little app thing. It's you as the reason why things can't work out. Because you don't want to go by what you're supposed to do. Which is obvious. You ain't seen your kids in how long? But you saying that but Nisha has him whipped, but you have set times to go get your kids and you're not doing it. Those two not making sense. That's not a good correlation right there. You decided not to go pick your kids up because Nisha has him whipped? Or is it because you can't control what your kids think anymore and you got mad and got in your ego and you just decide you don't want to be with them because now they can actually speak up for themselves and don't want to be around you? Is that it? And the sad part about it is if she wouldn't have made that comment and she went to go get her kids and they didn't want to go, they have to go. They have to go by the courts. Okay? Unfortunately, they can say they don't want to go, but legally they would have to. So all this still falls on you.
And I really feel bad, he's never been by himself. He's never been on his own, you know what I mean? So.
And you can't handle it. That's
But
why
we
you
were
keep
better off
running.
friends for sure.
You can't handle
or like
it.
fuck buddies. Yeah, the DR. Yeah, it was the DR.
How long has she actually lived by herself without running from the state, running state to state to go be with somebody else? She may do 6 months, right? And then she running like she running right now. She's always trying to get a man to come stay with her. She was trying to get Joey to come stay with her. So what are you talking about? Your mama stay with you. You try to get Joey to stay with you. Every man come up over there. Gamer Boy had a job. That's the only reason he wasn't staying over there day after day. You want the man to just be there up under you. So what are you talking about? She keep going back to that he's never been alone. So what? That's okay. There's a lot of people in this world that have never been alone, and there's a lot of people that have. So what? You mad? Yeah. Let's see what a few of you guys saying before I move. Yeah, she has no other conversation. Always talking about he never been alone. So what? Yeah, she's so mad she doesn't have control over him or any of his children's faults because they don't want you. Exactly. Yeah, she trying to talk about stuff they ain't got no talk about you. She always trying to talk about what he think and what he feel and what he is, but she don't talk about herself. Like, girl, I don't know, Conscious. Hey, Conscious. No, I wasn't even looking at the chat. Let me see if I can go back up. Your question here in my chat or in her chat? Hey, Blessed. Let's see. I know all the Liv shirts are sick of her and wish they'd get left in the apartment when she moves. We have Lily White shirts grow. Yeah. And the same. She got so many clothes, but wearing the same crowd. Yeah, stories never add up. She desperately wants she wants that control. That's what it is. She wants to control him. And she want to control all of them. Okay, let me see if I can find it, Conscious. Yeah, go deal with your baby daddies. Like, but she can't because there's no storyline with them. She's the baddest, don't take junk for nobody, not afraid of anybody, but too scared to go to the school and sporting events. Let Nisha bully. Yeah, that part. You so big and bad and can't nobody do this and that to you, but you ain't showed up to one event for your kids. I don't give a dog what went down where. These are my kids, and we've had this conversation before. Nothing should come before that. None of your fear, your pride, none of that. You could stand off to the side and watch your kids play. You don't even do that. Because you don't care. You don't care nothing about them kids. That's the only thing you talk about is him. You don't even talk about your kids. All you talk about is him. He's never been alone, girl. Go worry about the fact that you're in the same house as your kids and they're all alone all day and night. Come on now. Yeah. I'm trying to find it. Let me start it back up. Let me get started back up and see if I can find your question. Hold on. Let me get this off of here. Okay.
It wasn't Puerto Rico.
Nobody
I
cares.
think it was the DR. I'm pretty sure. Block patty cakes. Who's patty cakes? I don't see her. Oh, girl. You have babies with strangers but can't be with a cheater?
Come on. Come on.
What does that have to do with anything? Why do you guys always bring up the fact that I have babies by other niggas? Do you guys know what a sperm bank is?
Here we go.
Let me get this understood. Do you guys understand what a sperm bank is? Do you know that they exist in the United States of America? Where you go, you pay like 30,000 a pop for a nigga's sperm in a cup and they put it up you and they, get you pregnant. You know that exists and you never laid an eye on these niggas before. When a woman wants to do it on her own and not be bothered with a nigga, did you know that those exist? Yes or no?
I'm so tired of her using that N word. This is why I know. That's why I say she's white, because she overuses the word. Okay. Now let's go here with that. I don't know, Conscious, if this what you said, but you said before we go there, y'all not be all over the place. I can't wait to hear your opinion about her using another storyline for her own to meet its desperation for deflection and attention she's trying to impress. Yeah, we kind of addressed that in the beginning, Conscious. So if you do a replay later, I kind of talked about that. Trying to ride on that and the whole disgusting situation about that for both of them that call themselves being women. But let's go with this sperm bank thing, because It's the ignorance. I can't stand ignorant, stupid, dumb people, especially adults. I rock with the young kids, young people and teenagers because they're learning. But overgrown bullywheats like this, and I know she's dumb and uneducated, but to throw a sperm bank into your life situation is ludicrous. People choose to go to sperm banks because they're infertile. They may not have a mate, maybe same-sex couple. There's reasons. It's not because they just like your story, just go on the internet to find them somebody to have sex with, invite them over the first night, have unprotected sex with them, and get pregnant. That's two totally different conversations. And you didn't do it one time, you did it 3 where you got pregnant. Now, we know there have been other situations where you possibly did not get pregnant, but a sperm bank and being a 304 trashy hoe is 2 different conversations. Okay? Yeah. So I know that you wanted to make that, you tried your best again with your weak analogies, but that falls short. And I know you probably got that from TikTok University and you thought, wow, that's what they do at sperm banks. So my situation is just like somebody going to a sperm bank. Oh, and they paid $30, but no one even paid you $3 to lay down with you. Because remember, they didn't even bring a Happy Meal over there. Oh, okay. But I'll let you continue because you think you're really saying something right here. Oh, y'all some idiots. Look at her. She really thinks she says something.
Hello. Let Tanae have her moment. Her ex was
stupid.
You were throwing yourself on him slow. I was throwing myself on him. Okay, well, he fell for it every time. Shit. If I threw myself on him right now, he would catch it, okay?
That's
Shit,
what
that's what he'd at.
Yeah,
so
that's
anyway,
what you want to believe.
So yeah, there's sperm banks where women can go and have a whole baby by a nigga that they've never even met before. So when you say I have babies by strangers, that's a stretch. But niggas that I don't really fuck with, you could say that. And like, I don't give a fuck. I sure do.
So here's the digital footprint. So when your kids want to know the story a bit about themselves, this is where they can go. Yeah. Where's my daddy and why he not already? This is where they can go to get that information. And you thought that this was cute. That's why I told you this was an epic fail. Thank you, Ronnie. That is definitely, she can't control their thinking anymore and doesn't want to be around them. They are seeing her truth. And the fatherless kids, I don't even think it's about controlling their thinking. They never had nothing. Joey, they met online. He came over there. They had sex and he left. And that was it. It was never nothing. I don't know what the breakdown was between her and Zolo, but that wasn't no real relationship either. You chasing him at the halfway house and knocking on doors and you go halfway house. What? But you the bad one though. But you got to go to the halfway house to try to get somebody to come back to be with you. And you begged him to come back over there with you. Just like you begged Gerard to come back to be with you. But you want to sit on here and act like it's all you controlling. You don't want to be with them. They want to be with you, but you don't want to be with them. Now, I don't know what the deal was with you and that Gamer Boy. Don't know. Okay, don't know what went down with that, but obviously something happened because you refuse to talk about it. So something went down with that, and he put some kind of fear in you. Or he's not the father, one or the other. With a sperm bank, you get medical health history, that part. Yeah, so always insulting women. And that's something she done saw online about the sperm bank. That's why, because she's never said that before. So it's something that she saw And she just said, "Hey, that's just like my situation. Since they always talking about me and strangers, let me use that as a comeback." And it still fell short. It still fell short because she didn't give it any thought.
I do, and do. I do have babies by niggas that I don't fuck with. You know why? Because I don't want to fuck with these niggas.
Here we go.
Is that a crime? Why do I have to fuck with these niggas? Because you fuck with your niggas that you have babies with? I don't have to do what you did.
Mm.
And if I choose to, they're gonna respect me 100%.
She loved
Not
that
try to fuck
respect
me,
word.
not lie to me, and they're gonna be respectable niggas. And if they can't be, then I won't have nothing to do with them.
Mm.
You know?
Po tink tink. Look at her. She thought she said something. She is so slow. Sperm banks do background checks. Someone said that before. Health evaluations, family education backgrounds, etc. They sure do. Those men are the cream of the crop. What is wrong with her? Come on. She don't know what she's saying. See, I'm telling you, she got it from TikTok, and she thought like, oh, that's just like me. Let me go ahead and use that. Not she don't know nothing about what they actually do. You heard what she said. They just take it and put up. That's all she know, and she probably saw it in a movie. She don't know what it's all about. What happened to the guy Tay? That's Cat Daddy. That's who I'm talking about. Yeah, he went on by his business. And like she always do to Karen and her, she threatened to call his probation officer when he was going to expose her, because he another one with a criminal background. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of guy she get with. Yeah. Sleeping with a random man from POF isn't a sperm bank, Olivia. Right. This the logic of 14-year-old eighth grade dropout. Yep. But dummy, you go bareback with randoms. Mm-hmm. I still say that's a white man's baby. Little clear Betty Joe. Yeah, she sound like the one she do. That's why I say as soon as she drop that baby, she gonna be right back on them dating sites. Because she can, and then that's why whichever way she going with this move, if she don't have her own place, it's not gonna work out. Because she needs to have these random men coming over.
Am I concerned the kids might want to know their fathers? No, not at all. The kids can know their fathers right now. I have no problem with the fathers being involved. See, you guys are confusing me with a bitter bitch. I'm not bitter. Spray on Toupee could call this phone, and so could Joe Slow over there. He can call this phone too.
Oh, but when Joey was in town and had some clothes, some items for Kalani, you told him no. Oh, okay. And then you could tell she in the reactors channels, because that what she just said about Zolo, that came from the reactor she can't stand the most. She the only one that said that. So you tell on yourself every day. Every day you tell on yourself that you notification game. You notification game. You hear every freaking thing that's being said, and you come back and say the same thing and don't even realize that you just repeated what that reactor said. They can call your phone. Why can't you call them and let them speak to their kids? Because you want to control the narrative, like we're saying.
But you're going to respect me. That's all.
But
you're not going to get online talking shit because you're mad. You're not going to, I don't give a fuck if these niggas want to be in their kid's life. That doesn't mean they're going to be in my life. That doesn't mean they're going to try to whisper sweet nothings to me. Bitch, no, keep it real. Keep it 100. That's all I be asking these niggas. Keep it 100 with me. That's all. Like Joey. All Joey had to do was say, bitch, I got a bitch. Okay. What the fuck? I need a Joey for. Yeah, I think he's attractive. Yeah, the dick is okay. It's not the best. But, you know, it do what it do. But I don't need a Joey. What the fuck? I was just entertaining it because he was so on the fact of entertaining it. I was like, okay, sure. But I don't give a fuck if he has a bitch. The fuck I look like?
You entertaining what?
Like I'm gonna fight over a fucking Joey.
See how she word salad? And it's an old wilted salad. You see how she just twisted all that? I was just whatever, entertained, whatever. Yeah. But you read a whole storyline that he was paying for everything. He was the best father out of all the fathers. He was ... and this, and goddamn $1 million bacon. He was gonna get a job and stay with you. He was gonna babysit the kids while you were at work. It was going to be a whole little family situation. And he's attractive to you because we know what. Got it.
Fuck, or the spray on nigga with the spray on hairline. Fuck I look like. Or a nigga who I'm not y'all. I don't have to fight over these niggas. I
I'm
don't
just
even want
saying you're
them.
$1 million bacon.
I don't care. You know how many niggas are in the world? You know how many fine ass brothers are walking around free on this earth? And you think
yeah, we do, and none of them want you. That's why you gotta go online to find them. She knew he had a woman. Even before then, she knew he had a woman. She knew Joey had a woman. She knew it, and she knew that he was calling her from the house because she knew it. She knew that man had a woman. She didn't care because she think that when they come there and creep her that she's special, so she don't care. Every man that has dealt with her has somebody already, and they always go back to him. Yeah, she said he was so dreamy, all the things. Mm-hmm. Well, they know they're not supposed to, though. They're not supposed to call her. And they know they're not supposed to call. They ain't supposed to be sneaking, doing none of that. They know what they're supposed to do and not do. Not a human, adult, homegrown neighbor, choir, and lunch buddy, prayer group, nobody, baby. Yeah, nobody wants to be bothered with her. Mm-hmm. And why does it always have to go back to, I'm not going to be messing around with you? Why can't it just be them seeing their kid? Why does it always got to go back to her and they want to be with her? If they want to be with you so bad, they would try to get to you through the kid, right? If they want to be with you, they will be like, Liv, I want to see my child. So they can have access to you because they already know it's easy to have access to you. That's not a problem. They already know that. All they gotta do is look at you and you be over there going to have SDX with them. So that's not a problem. So if they wanted to, they can. And you know that. And they know that. You're very easy. So stop the shenanigans, girl. Po Tink Tink. Look at her. She wanna feel so special.
I'm gonna fight over one. For what? I can fuck them all if I want to. That's the real truth of it all. And no, I don't want to stay the night. And no, I don't want a ring. No, I don't want a commitment. Why? From who? From you? Why would I want a commitment? What's so special about you? I get it on my own. This is my shit. I don't depend on niggas. One day I will, but I don't have to. I don't have to. You see? Shit, bitches.
You see how everything goes back to sex? I could F them if I want to. She don't talk about nothing that's going to benefit the kids. Nothing about benefiting the kids. Some kids having a father around, like someone asked the initial question. And that's what it's all about. These kids having family outside of you. And you don't care about that. All you care about is you having SCX. That's it. Why does that have to be a part of the conversation? Why couldn't you go deeper? Yes, I would like for them to, because they do need to know the father. They do need to know their family. But you can't say that because you're the problem. Nobody wants to fool with you because of just how you're talking right now. And the first thing, another thing you go to respect you. You don't need to respect them. You can come online and talk about them, but they can't talk about you. You don't have to respect them, but they have to respect you. That's not how the real world works. And you're not even worthy of respect. You're not. You're like the way they got you and handled you, they don't see you in a respectful manner. That's something else you don't get. These men don't respect you because how you move. Why should they? What are you doing where they should respect you? You the mother. So
Hi, baby. God, I know his feet. I know his little feet steps. Mm.
look the fakeness.
Yeah, I'll block her. I'll block her because my people want you blocked, patty cake. Sorry. But wait, what did she say? None of them respected you? How do you know?
I
How do
just
you
said
know what
that.
a man did with me in private?
Mm,
How do you know?
because we can see.
Because they talk shit online? I don't care if they talk shit online. They're hurt. Men that are hurt, they talk the most shit, baby. AJ.
And then watch how she's going to speak all this nastiness out her mouth right over him. And that's what she's always done. And that's what she don't understand. He's laying right there listening to all the negative words coming out of her mouth. Listen to all this stuff she getting ready to say. And this is what she's done all their lives. It's 4 little years on this earth. This is what she's done. I was watching a video today, and this lady was showing her little daughters, where she was saying her oldest daughter, I don't know how old she is, but she put her in track. And she has a 4-year-old daughter. And the 4-year-old daughter wants to run track too because she see her sister do it. They had to practice, they had the track meets, all of that. And so I guess her comment box was telling the mom, let her run, go ahead and let her be in track, let her do this, let her do that. So the mother, it was an AU track meet. And so the mother let her get out there. They gave her a number and everything. And she was out there running with the kids a little bit older than her, not too much older than her. And she was out on that track getting it. And then she started showing all the other clips of the girl running the track, running the races against another little girl, like for real, for real. And I thought about AJ, and I'm like, this is what I'm saying. You get your kids out here, you get them exposed to things, living life. I've been seeing a whole bunch of videos where kids, their parents taking them fishing. And this little boy was out there, he had his little vest on, he had a diaper on, and had his Crocs. And he out there with his fishing pole. And he actually hooked the fish, and he was reeling that fish in. And that little boy could have been no more than 3. All right. And he was reeling that fish in, and the dad came over and helped him. And everybody in the chat was like, now that's what we talking about. He got the diaper on and fishing. Everybody was making jokes about it. But I'm like, this is what I'm saying. There are people out here that actually take their kids out into the world and do things with their kids, not sitting up here under you while you spew all this negativity. This is all you do. And if people thinking AJ just supposed to do and move differently, how? Only time he's able to move different when he go to school. But everything gets reversed back because he's sitting up under her for the summer. So what else? There's no men around. There's nobody else in that house. All she do is she praise Kalani when Kalani put on lip gloss, makeup. She lights up and oh princess, and he just sitting there. So of course he wants to do the same thing because he wants the same praise. I mean, that's it and that's all he's for. Like, what is he supposed to do? Run around there just thinking about wanting to play with trucks and wanting to do this and that? All this gender stuff is bull crap to me anyway, but whatever. His mother does nothing with him.
oh my God, look at the Yasmin ladies back. AJ will inherit his hairline and height. She says, so keep laughing. and will keep laughing. The height wasn't really a problem to me because he was taller than me. Even though he was like that much taller than me, he was still taller than me. The hairline, it's okay if he inherits that. But I'm gonna tell AJ to cut that shit off. You know? He can have the crazy part is trying to hold on to the back. You know? That's not the fact that he's going bald. Every man goes bald at one point. That's okay. Baby, go bald. But trying to hold on to it to that extent where we're drying on where we are spray painting half of the hair on, that's the problem. AJ's not going to be delusional and crazy. Like, no, I'm going to tell him, cut that shit off, son. It's time. Okay? You know? Some people can't let it go, though. They're very, I don't know. But it's okay. You guys think that hurts my feelings? That doesn't hurt my feelings. My kid is cute. Thank you. She doesn't even change her name. I know. She just keeps on coming back as the same name, literally. Ah, I know. I live rent free in these haters' mind. For real, for real. Like for real, honey. She said, you know what's crazy? They all looked better when they were with you.
Stop damn lying. See, this is what I mean about her chat, how they boost her up and enable her. They all look better. They had nothing going on for themselves. They didn't look like I said. AJ, no, not AJ. Gerard looked greasy and musty, shiny as I don't know what. Just looked dirty. He don't look like that now. He looked put together. Zolo looked better. He's not an attractive guy at all, but just overall appearance, he looks a whole lot better, hairline or not. He looks put together like he got something going on for himself. Every man that's left you, stop fooling with you, because most of them were never really with you, but stop dealing with you, they have upgraded. And everything is not even just about looks, their lives have upgraded. So y'all so busy worrying about the looks. What about their lives? And look at her, she still looked the same. From 7, 8 years ago, she looked the same.
Yeah. Listen, you guys didn't see it doesn't even matter. I don't even want to talk about what they look like. I don't even care. I don't care about these dudes. Like I don't care. Like they're only a factor because of me. I'm the main I'm the topic of discussion. Okay. These baby daddies are just what they are. And the only reason we talk so much about the first one is because he made it like that. He made it like that. He has my kids and he loves when I talk about him. Oh, he loves it, honey. Trust me, he loves it. He misses me so much. Oh, he wished so bad he can call this phone. But girl, the moment he calls this phone, I'm gonna go boop, boop, boop. Start the live. Sure am. Don't ever play with me ever again. Sure will. She has a hairy face. I think height is the only thing he got. Well, AJ, I remember my dad made a point because my dad is like 6'1". So I was talking to my dad about AJ and I was like, I hope he gets your height. I hope he, gets your and I height. Because I'm tall for a girl. I'm 5'7". Or I'm a good height. I'm not short. So it's very possible that AJ will get my dad's height. You know? So to say that he's gonna get his height or something, that's not exactly true. And I was telling my dad, I'm like, well, he's so shrimpy, like he's such a little shrimp right now. And he's like, Olivia, don't you remember Christian at that age, Christian was a little shrimp too, and then Christian like shot up. Christian
She's lying. I'm sorry. She's just lying. And Christian and this boy right here don't even have the same daddy, so shut up. Her and this daddy stuff here lately, she just wants to feel like she like has the awesomest parents ever. She gonna say it. The delusion with her is it is so that's what I say she's just getting worse, worse. Yeah. Your daddy been doing all this talking lately, but he ain't there to help you pack up. This daddy been dropping these TED talks on you and this and that, but he didn't come in town to help you pack. Okay.
recently shot up. Boys grow slower than girls. But Christian he was like a little tiny little guy when he was AJ's age. So you never know. He might get his grandpa's height. Because he looks so much like me, so he might inherit everything from my side. You know what I mean? Including his grandpa's height. He might, but then again, I don't care if AJ's a little shorter. Like if he's like I don't think AJ will be any shorter than like 5'10", because the sperm donor is like maybe 5'9", and my dad is 6'1", so he's gonna be somewhere between there. You know, he's gonna be in between there, or he might hit 6'1". You never know. Yeah, it could happen that way. It could happen that way. My son is 8, and
I mean, seriously, he's 4. He looks like an average 4-year-old to me. Now, as far as his weight could be off because he don't eat. His weight is probably off a little bit because he don't eat. And he's not eating because he has any kind of food jag. He don't eat because she don't prepare good meals. There's a difference. Because kids can hit a little point where they just want to eat the same things and this and that. And that a good parent would try to maneuver that and prepare new foods. It would actually feed them 3 meals a day, 2 snacks. They would do all of that, but she don't. So as far as his size goes, he's probably a little bit off, but she don't know that because she don't take him to the doctor. So yeah. So why who cares? What that has no importance right now anyway. Everything she says got to be negative about the father of these kids. That's why nobody wants to be bothered with her because she's so negative. No one wants to be bothered with you.
he's as tall as a 10-year-old. Wow. People are shocked. Yeah. Christian is definitely tall for his age. I'm not gonna say he's tall for his age, but Christian was always like a little guy. Like he was the little guy. He's recently shot up, but he's I mean, Christian's still only 10, y'all. He's still little. He's still a baby. Mom, what? Oh, I want to tell something. Get up, go. Oh, hold on, you guys. Let me get up. Oh, my back. Oh, my legs. Oh, my hips. Oh my God.
Hey, straight like that. I seen you come in here. Hello, hello. Right, right, Latrice. Girl, them kids talk so much mouth, gibberish. It's crazy. Right. He not a baby. She don't know nothing about the Web3. She don't know their height. She don't know nothing about them because she don't know. She don't know. Like she don't know nothing about the two that are with her.
He wanted his Cody. My baby. Oh, hey, can you scoot, baby? Mommy can't read the chat from back here. Thank you.
Mom, where's JJ?
Where's JJ?
Yeah,
I don't know, baby. I gotta look for him.
in my closet.
So does he still try to talk to you while you're preggo? Who? Who, y'all? I just had to skip the live. I was behind. My bad. Who? No, I don't talk. Let me be real deal, Holyfield. I don't talk to any of my baby daddies. I don't, right now, in this moment, I don't speak to none of them. Hell no. I'm gonna have my peace, honey. I don't want nothing to do with any of them. Now, if, like I said, if any of the other three want to get involved, they can be involved. I've always said that to the internet. I don't care if they're involved, but you're going to respect me. That's all. That's it. They be wanting their cake and eat it too.
It's not about you. That's the problem. See, this is why they won't deal with you. And I don't blame it. Unfortunately, kids just gonna have to try and rock with it, roll with it until they get older. They the ones going to suffer. And if your brains are not like hers, when you get older, you'll be able to piece all this stuff together just by looking at the digital footprint. Okay? That it was always just about her. Them dealing with their kids have nothing to do with you. Yes, they're young, so you will have to talk to the fathers, but why can't you put that shit aside? Because they didn't want you. That's why. Everything falls back on you. Because you don't care. You don't make sacrifices for your kids. That would be a sacrifice. Talking to them men so they can see their kids would be a sacrifice on your part. But you don't want to do that because you don't care about making sacrifices for nobody. You don't care about nobody. That's why nobody cares about you. That's why if they had some intelligence or a coof about them, they will be putting paperwork on you and making you go through the courts on this. So they dead as wrong for that. And I don't know what they doing. I'm just speaking right here and now. I don't know what they could possibly doing or not doing. I'm just saying the courts need to be involved because that's the deal with her. She thinks she runs every fucking thing and don't run shit but her mouth. She don't control nothing. Nothing. She can't even control her mouth. She can't control nothing about her. That's why she's sitting there pregnant by herself.
And that's where we run into problems. That's where we have an issue. Okay? Don't be like that with me because you can't have your cake and eat it too over here. You can't do that with me. Okay? Just treat me like a homie. That's all you got to do. Oh, his grandpa's 6'4". How tall is his dad, Kay? Your son is 3 and 3'5". 3'5". I'm trying to think how tall H it is. I just got him. We went to the place and we got his height.
What place?
I forgot though.
Yeah, wasn't a doctor.
Yeah, I'm taking my couch with me.
It was a place.
Mom, look like Cody.
I see.
So she don't take him to the doctor.
So cute. You can show them.
It was a
You're
place.
Cody.
That's the place where they
He
got
was
pricked
Cody.
at. And it wasn't a doctor's
Right.
office.
I effed up too. We were cheering for him. All he had to do was be a dad and keep it on dadish. That's what I'm saying, Gigi. That's all he had to do. And from the jump, he's just a liar.
Mom.
Like the first one.
Mom, come here. You can help me find my scooter now.
No, hold on. Mommy's doing something. I'm on live. So give me a second.
You know her lives come before you. You know that by now. That's something you already should know, AJ. The live is always going to come before you. He a liar, but I recall Joey saying that she didn't even know she had as many kids as she did, right? She didn't tell him that she had 3 other kids. I remember him saying it. If I'm wrong, let me know in the chat. Everybody is everything but her. She's not a liar. She's just so upfront and so real.
Okay.
Mm.
I'm gonna go back in that closet. Your scooter, I think,
Yeah,
is
that's
at
what
the
I
top
thought he
somewhere.
said.
I'm
He
about
didn't
to go
even
back
know
in that
about them
closet. Hold on.
kids.
And no?
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all he had to do, y'all, was keep it real. You know, keep it, and everything would have been cool. Like I said before, I don't care. I don't need to have a romantic relationship with any of them. I'm not stuck on any of them. I could honestly, all of them at this point gross me out. All of them. Um, so yeah. Okay, excuse me. I can't see AJ.
Okay, if that's the case, because if she's on Medicaid, this still says that she don't care about those kids.
He
So
and
it still proves our point. Because if you don't have to pay because of government handouts, government resources, you know, because she's poor, all she got to do is make the appointment and take them, and you won't even do that. But you love your kids, right? So again, it leads to what we say. You don't care about those kids. You don't love those kids because you don't even care about the whole well and health being of those kids. You don't. No pediatrician, no pediatric, no pediatrician, dentist, none of that. None of that's going on over there. You don't have a doctor, none of that. And this conversation here, it always goes back to you. Which one of these men said they wanted to be with you? You're talking like, oh, I tried to let them see the kids and they just tried to make it about me. When did that happen? You always spinning it back to you. You're not important.
his man woman, not his man woman. His man woman are weird. If she knew where he was, it's giving they were trying to set up a scheme. No, not set up a scheme. I just think he's a liar. He can't be honest. He can't do it on his own. A lot of these men out here, oh my God, girl, I'm going to say probably 80% of men. There's probably a small little 20% that can really be independent. And it is so sad to say that in 2026 because most of these men are weak.
How do you know? You know so much about these men in this world. Like she killed me with her data. Where did you get that from? Where did you get that from? That percent of men live alone. How do you know this? You know everything going on in the world. This talk about the percent of deadbeat mothers, the percent of deadbeat mothers that don't pay their child support. Let's talk about the percent of 304s that sit up here and just keep getting pregnant by a whole bunch of men and got a whole bunch of different baby daddies. Won't you get the calculations on that? All right. Let's get the calculations on women that live in poverty that don't care about living in poverty, live like you. Now, this is not a dig at anybody else. We're talking about her. She always thinks she knows some data about something that don't make no damn sense. Why are we talking about men that live alone and men that don't live alone? So fucking what if they don't? They found a woman that they live with. Now what? Zolo was living with you. You was all for it. Gerard was living with you because they never bought places for you. So Gerard was living with you. So Cat Daddy, Gamer Boy was over to your place. You was never at his place. So what are we talking about? And you lied to your chat to get money when you did your scam to buy Joey airplane tickets. So you are a big time liar too. You always lying. So what are you talking about?
They're weak. They cannot do it by themselves. They cannot take like what we do by ourselves. We have a household. We hold down our bills. We take care of our kids. The all we do with our kids and doing it on our own, a man could never. Most of these niggas can't even take care of themselves, let alone their kids, a house, a car, a job. They can't do it.
Mommy.
So that's literally, that is the issue with all of my baby daddies.
Mommy,
What?
can I go get my iPad?
Yeah, go get it. And don't wake Kailani up, please. Leave Cody here.
And you living in a roach infested apartment because you didn't have no money nor credit. You got an old raggedy old car because that's all you could afford for the money that you scam from the people. So you really living it up. But like we said before, you are living it up in your eyes because you came from something worse than what you living in. So I guess in your eyes, you are living it up. You are a woman that's taking care of business. You just one of them 2026 women. You just out here doing your big one. Yeah. Go ahead, girl. Continue.
Because you're gonna need your hands. And don't wake Kailani up.
God almighty. This girl's so delusional.
Fuck no. Am I gonna have the baby's dad sign the birth certificate for what? The fuck? Are you good? Sign the birth certificate for what?
Mm. See who talks like that?
I was about to say, who is Cody?
Like,
This little fella right here. He woke Kailani up, bruh. I knew he was gonna do that. He's from Coco Melon. This is my other son, you guys. Oh my god. But yeah, okay, we can't read the text messages anymore because the kids are up. See, you guys, it took too long. You guys be trying to short me.
because you didn't really have nothing to read anyway. Stop lying. Yeah, that part, banana. And remember, it's the white trailers, the old trailers that was sitting on bricks. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's exactly trailer park trash she is. That's why that what she living in now. That probably is an upgrade for her. So I gotta put that in my mind. Mm-hmm. It was somebody said. Oh yeah, you're not even doing it on your own because you're relying on the government. So you haven't done shit on your own. So stop trying to put yourself in a category of we. Okay, y'all in a whole separate category. You lazy ass twats that don't work and don't take care of your kids. Y'all in a whole different category than the women that's really making it happen. And I'm talking about you lazy. I mean that. I'm not talking about women that are on government systems that's out here trying to make ends meet and doing a big one for real. I'm not talking about those women. I'm talking about women like you. Okay, that sit around all day and do nothing but expect handouts from everybody. That's who I'm talking about. And got your nerve try to give stats on how many men live with women. Girl, what are you talking about?
On the likes. All you do is shirt yourself to entertainment. That's all. Why do you have her iPad?
Because she'll wake up.
Okay, come back here and sit down. You don't need to be up my butt sitting on me with your iPad and Cody. Here you go. But yeah, these bitches are pressed though. Super pressed. And they're gonna stay pressed. Stuff up.
Mr. Ace, I disagree. I'm a single man living in my own house, have 2 jobs, and raise my daughter. She's currently 23. That's what I mean. That's why I say her data that she just pulls outside of her dirty neck. That's all it be. She thinks she can just speak for words. She knows so much about men, but can't keep one. And I'm not all this. I'm not on this whole thing that you have to have a man. That's not how I roll at all. But she kills me trying to talk about men like she know everything about a man. Wasn't even raised with a decent man in her household, but she knows everything about men. And she's never even been with a good quality man. She has never been with a good quality man at all. At all. So, but she knows so much about him. Yeah. She killed me.
I was gonna say something though, and I fucking forgot, y'all.
Yeah, then asked me if you need to
Oh
go
my
use the
god.
restroom. Nothing.
Turn it
Nothing.
down, baby.
She told him she focusing on her chat right now.
Mhm.
I can't hear it. I don't hear
Yeah, I talked about that before, straight like that. I
it.
mentioned that in a live before.
I'm not telling people when I'm due. Look how amazing Hillary Duff looks so good. Oh my god. I'd be like, dang. So you just hate white people? That's insane.
Mommy, Mom,
What?
look.
Cody? Yeah, that's Cody, huh?
Yeah, that's it.
It's jealousy, girl. It's something. Because I'm all types of fat white bitches, man. Oh my god. I swear. You said start saying you identify as white and watch how quick they start saying, girl, you can tell you not white. Yeah, exactly. 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 They're
No,
gonna say, girl, you wish. Girl, you wish then white people would accept you. You wish with your black ass. That's how they're gonna say it.
no, that'll be delusional. Because I say you white, you look dirty white to me, and I'm gonna keep saying it. You cosplay black, but that's about all we got. And I'm not gonna stand 10 toes down on it. You're raised by a white woman, and you're white. You was raised in a white environment, and that's exactly how you act. Yeah, no one's. She wants that because she be over here with all the reactors, so that's what she think. But nah, and that's what she do. She sit up and look at these videos and of these celebrities and stuff, and she wants that life. But it's never gonna happen for you. You could think even if you try and lose all this weight again, you're still gonna be who you are. You so busy focusing on losing the weight, but you don't focus on trying to get your brain wired correctly, your thought process on the right track. That's never her conversation. It's always just about her body. But she still has trashy thoughts, you know? And she almost 40. So again, it's just getting worse. We almost finished with this, guys.
Oh my god, it's so twisted. I swear. Shit, sometimes I wish I did identify with just white, bitch. I wish I was just white. Shit. The way 100. The way these bitches be coming at me, honey, for being biracial, honey, I'd be like, God damn. God damn, mom. You couldn't have just got with a white guy. Swear to God. God damn, dad. You couldn't have just stayed with the black women. Like, you guys just had to be curious and like each other, huh?
No, yeah, he was lost in the sauce just like Gerard. It's a lot of them out there like that. And they wind up with dirty white trash like you. It's a lot of them out there like that. So, whatever. Moving on. And sometimes them rugs, they'll make you do crazy things. Yeah, that part. Yeah, them
Mommy,
rugs, they'll
look.
make you do
Mom,
crazy
Mommy, pet
things.
my Cody.
Yeah.
Pet your Cody. Hi, Cody.
He probably regret that
Cody's
decision
cute.
just like
He's
Gerard did.
adorable.
Thank you.
You're welcome, baby.
But you
That's
can
where
have
I'm at
him
with it,
if you
Lord.
want.
I
Just
can
saying
have
any old thing,
Cody.
because just
He's
like
your Cody.
like mama, like daughter, they don't want to go do no DNA test. She got that on it. So mama didn't do it, and she don't want to do it. They don't believe in that. So we don't know who mama's baby, daddy's maybe. So that's where we at with that. Yeah, they just alike.
Yeah.
But I need to go on the ride on my scooter. You can find that for me.
And then after I find your scooter, you're gonna want something else.
Yeah, I go on my Cody. I go hold my Cody. I go hold my Cody and then ride it.
Okay, but I'll get up in a minute. I guess Kailani didn't wake up. She probably went back to sleep.
Yes, I did wake up. I literally see her in the room.
You literally seed her?
Yeah, in the room.
Okay, baby.
Yeah, but I call Grandma.
You're calling Grandma?
Yeah,
Let's see if she answers. Oh. Doy. I don't remember who it was. So irritating.
nó can mong nó can answer. Nó can answer. Nó can answer. See?
She didn't answer.
Yeah. I already told you. But I gotta call. I call her. Be quiet.
I know it's Kailani.
Yeah. Yeah. But my screen.
He had no
I
bags.
know.
Just looking, ugh. Everybody just look, ugh. All right. That's pretty much the end of that. Yeah. Let me show y'all this real quick and we'll read some comments and get up out of here. Because, get our little final words in on this bullshit. But hold on. Let me show y'all.
So last night I revealed that my mom has 6 kids by 6 different black dads, and I referred to my siblings as half siblings. I kind of want to explain a little bit more in depth about the dynamic of my family. I think one is 32 and the other one is 31. I am only 23, so there is a distance in our age. Didn't really grow up with them. They were living their own thing. In and out of juvenile homes, in and out of different houses. My mom went to jail for a period of time when I was younger. And then I have my sister who grew up with her dad. She grew up in a mobile home with her side of the family, and that is her story to share, not mine. And then I have my brother closer in age, and he is just a year older than me. Honestly, growing up, he was my brother, but he was also so demanding, so hard on me, and the polar opposite of me. He was way more hyper masculine than me. He was the football player. All the girls wanted him, everybody. He was cool. And then there was me, number 5 of 6. I am number 5 of 6. Also, just a miracle, coincidental baby. I lived with my grandma in a small town for the first 5 years of my life. And then I got relocated here to the Quad Cities. And I grew up at the bottom of the hill of Rock Island as the gay one in a black community. Met my dad for kind of the first time. I don't know when the first time that I met him, but I started actually going around there when I was around 10 years old. And my stepmom is who I live with now, but at the time she got me an iPhone. And my first memory with my stepmom was I really wanted to play football. And at 5th grade, it was time. So my dad and I came down to, and so my dad came and visited me. They were going to basically fund the money for me to go play football. And my mom was like, he can't do that. He's a crybaby. He can't do this. He can't do that. Just give him the money for clothes. And that was the end of that. I never had a football career. I probably would have been the star quarterback. Who knows? But my dad and my stepmom definitely showed up for me financially. And I would go over there every other weekend. But I was so out of touch with it. I couldn't really be myself. I think the trauma had already scarred me. The verbal abuse, the physical abuse, stuff that I'm just not really comfortable with talking about right in this second, even though my car is my comfort space, a car that I worked for and that I bought for myself. And then I have a little brother who just graduated high school. He is 17 right now, and he still lives with my mom. And I'm scared shitless. But for the last few years, I've been absent. At 18, I chose me, and I've been on the go. I've lived in my apartment. I've lived with friends, and I've just been doing everything on my own with a smile on my face. I've been in the hospitality industry, learning along the way. And finally am myself, in here and realizing, look what the fuck that I've built. Guys, what is happening? I have been also legally blind for the last few years, so I think my thoughts in the way of my view of the world. I just got contacts for the first time, which is like a really big deal, and we'll go into depth with that. I am launching a podcast because I have a lot to get off my chest. It's also hot as fuck. I don't know why. I'm just like sweating like shit. But yeah, so now it's time to take over the story, tell his story, tell my story. From my eyes, from my lens, all my social media, I've never really gone in depth about my life. This social media brand has never been really about me. It's been about hopping on trends and whatever else. I created this Wacko Jacko character, not really knowing that it was a slur. People told me I looked like Michael Jackson, so I ran with it. I've seen the Michael Jackson movie 3 times. My favorite color is blue. I don't know. Actually, it's green. I don't know what my favorite color. I don't even know who I am anymore. So there's 5 more of us out there. They can speak their own truth, but this is for me. Yeah, what else you want to know? Funny enough, my dad's name's Jermaine. I think that's funny with the Michael Jackson brand. Oh, and I forget about this brother. Another brother. He's more of like the white one in that photo. And on my dad's side too, my dad has 2 other kids, but they are full siblings. And I don't know. My life is kind of crazy. It's like all these things have happened to me. I don't know.
And this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about you having all these kids out here and you doing all this and that. You don't know how this is going to go. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. And he started off with this whole deal, she all her kids by black men, okay. But then he goes on and he has some other little videos that I might show here and there. But she thinks what she's doing right now, everything is okay because it's just about her, because she don't look at the impact it's going to actually have on her kids. None of these women on this side do. We just talking about Betty Jo right now. She really don't look at the impact of what's going to go down later in life because her life is so effed up. It's all good. And she don't even acknowledge it. It's different when you can acknowledge your life is effed up and you had a bad life and you trying to get it together. She won't even do that. She's been known to say, nothing happened. Nothing happened in my childhood. Nothing this, nothing that. She always trying to put on this perfect front. That's not even there. All right. But you keep laying up her having baby after baby, but your life is so great. I'd say that's one thing about the internet. A lot of people coming out to tell their stories. They're not holding back anymore. The days are gone where you don't talk about what went on in this house. People are starting to come out and talk about it. That's why I have the venom I have towards you, Liv, because you doing this mess to these kids and they the ones have to grow up with a hellish life. They're not even getting a good start at life because of you. You got to sit online. You can't even get up and go take care of what your kids need. It's a few more comments and I'm going to wrap it on up for today. It's so sad AJ doesn't have a village around him. I have a big family, 47 first cousin, so we have plenty of family time. Yeah, he has nothing. He don't even have one cousin that he can reach out to on the other side of his family, not talking about his auntie's kids. He has nobody he can go to. And I saw this too. A lady said that she signed her daughter up for dance school. And she didn't realize that they were going to be having a recital, and it was a daddy-daughter recital or routine or whatever. But whatever it was, it had to be daddy and daughters had to come to the practices and get ready to do the performance. And she said when she realized that was going to happen, she got really sad because there's no dad around. Now, I don't know why the dad is not around, because we know that can be many reasons, but the story is the story, right? So luckily, the mom had a brother, and she asked the brother, which of course the little girl's uncle, Can you step in and do this? And he was willing. And she said he drove 2 hours every week to come to practice for his niece so she could have that experience. The chick gets deep. And some of you probably, in that situation with the dad and this and that. But we're talking about this girl right here. Right? You intentionally do the things you do. And just fatherless kids. Yeah. It's sad. Who birthday today? Is it Ron? I thought I read that earlier. Is it Ron's birthday today? Ron had a huge 3-year birthday party in Texas. Oh no, you talking about Ron with 3, but somebody heard earlier was saying it was Ron's birthday today. My children and nieces and nephews, all in their 30s and all as close as they were when they were little. Yep. Yeah, she knows that, but she deflects it to the looks, but she done heard why we don't like her. She be over here all the time. She know. She just won't admit it because she's a hurt soul. She's not going to sit there and be like, oh, she won't even acknowledge that she's not a good person. That's hard for anybody to do. We all have flaws that we have a hard time acknowledging that we need to work on them. Well, let me speak for myself. I have flaws that I admit I need to work on. That's a part of being a human. But every single thing about you can't be effed up and you don't acknowledge it. And not just with words, like with action that you want to act, that you actually doing the work. She'll skip over it. Oh, I've made mistakes. I cheated, but he ... Okay. All right. So she refused to acknowledge her flaws. If everyone has abandoned you, you have to self-reflect. Exactly. And nobody wants to be around you. It's you. It's not them. It's you. All the men are just an issue. They're only an issue when they don't want to be around you no more. And not only want to be around you, they just came over there for sex. But okay, Joey just up and left. He even left his clothes there. That's how bad he was getting away from you. Zolo left, however, what conditions he left under, he never came back. Because it doesn't matter. He left how he left, right? He went to Chicago, right? But if you were such the one, you were the one, he would have came back. He would have came back. If you were such the one with Joey, it wouldn't have took him 2 years to get there with you paying for the ticket. You paying for the ticket. If you didn't pay for the ticket, he wouldn't have never came. I listened somewhere she says, lets me know she's definitely been erased. Yes, she be word for word in the stuff she be saying. She may reflect it, but she's also running a deflector, and it can be hard to sit with yourself. So she sits within her, because she's scared to sit with herself. She want to talk about the men can't live alone. She can't even get with her own thoughts. When she clicked that live off, she's definitely in misery because she has no one to talk to. Only person she got to talk to is Stella, and Stella's an enabler. She don't have any real friends. So I watched this with Mom. She has 9 kids by 12 men. 2 of my cousin's dads got her a game system, and she wouldn't let her siblings play with it. And her dad told her not to let them break it. It's sad situations. Yeah. 9 kids by 12 men. And 2 of my cousin's dad got her a game system. 9 kids by 12 men. Huh? That's kind of confusing, Latrice. Oh, yeah. We know how long Ron been with Nisha. But somebody was in early. Was it Ronnie was saying this Ron's birthday today? Is it her birthday today? I knew it was coming up, but I don't know. I don't follow any of them over there, and I don't know when the kids' birthdays are. Yeah, it took her multiple times. Yeah. Well, you're right. We don't know about that 80%, but that's a good way to look at it. Okay. But she was willing to buy the ticket, so he came on because his family has been there, right? And they didn't meet in Texas, they met in Florida. So yeah. So that was an opportunity. Yeah, you're right. For him to come and see his family on a free ticket. You're right. You definitely right about that. See, and when you look at it like that, nobody like checking for you like that. But you try to spin it to your chat that you the business. Everybody wants you, but you don't want nobody else. Everybody wants you, but you don't want them. Even with Cat Daddy, you went through all that rigmarole. Next thing he was back over there until the last straw. Whatever happened with that, I don't know. Yeah. But let me see. Let me go up here a little bit. Yeah, poor little AJ. He's gonna be very confused, and I hate that for him because it's already hard enough in this world as it is, and she's not making. It's supposed to be the parents' responsibility to have the kids have a safe space, and he don't have that. He don't have any real guidance, none of that. Stella's old. What's she gonna do? All she can do is offer him love, and that's it. But everyone past that, yeah. I know she was a Leo, so some of the kids have more than one dad for now, like Roomy newborn. Oh, okay. Okay, I see what you're saying. Uh-huh. Let me see. I hope they sure having a party. So I see y'all talking about that. So is it Ryan's birthday today? You gotta listen. You gotta listen, D. You gotta listen to what he's saying. Who makes 2 and a 4-year-old take naps at 4 or 5, and then they're up till 4 or 5 in the morning just to be on the internet all day and all night? They have no sleep schedule. It's just when she's tired of them, they go to bed. They don't have no set time they take naps. It's just whenever she's tired, then she make them go to bed. Or if they just fall asleep on their own. Yep. Definitely. She want to claim she had this and had that. Yeah. And so are your kids, but you're not going to teach them anything about that, right? Yeah. So I want to hear all that crap from you, Leah. So are your kids. When them 2 little ones going to be raised like they white too. So I don't care about all that. Right. Zolo ain't never met his son in person. And whoever this last one is probably never gonna see him either. Oh, you was thinking it was next month, OG? You was thinking Ryan's birthday was, so this is June. Yeah, I don't know. I just know it's in the summer. I don't keep up with them folks' birthdays like that. I got family members I don't know when their birthday is, so I'm not trying to keep up with these strangers. That's not on my that's not on my plate. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think she's gonna probably be moved by. She'll be moved by end of this month. That's what I think too. That's what I think too. Yeah. Like I say, we just here to be spectators, guys. We where she moved, when she moved, ain't gonna, put no dent in what I got going on. Because my moving situations be a little bit different than that. Because I may pack my own stuff, but I guarantee you, I'm not going to be driving cross country and I'm 9 months pregnant and all that. And I'm not pregnant and I wouldn't be packing my own stuff if I was. So, no, I don't care if I have to hire movers. Like I said, hire some people to come pack my stuff. But, they generational wealth. So who am I to talk? Yep. Steve says he thinks she's going to move in a hotel. Ronnie's saying it's Ryan's birthday. You saying his birthday is today? And Christian's is next month? Okay. Well, she said she was gonna call him. I mean, not that she gonna come online with it, but she said she was gonna call them for their birthday, and that I think is out of order. What you calling them for? Leave them alone. No, Zolo didn't know. Zolo didn't sign the birth. Nobody's on them last two. Nobody didn't sign the birth certificate. That's the way she wanted to be. She don't care if these kids grow up and see birth certificates and there's no father on there. She don't care about that. Yeah, she don't care about that. It's probably no name on her birth certificate. So, what's the difference? There is no name probably on her birth certificate either. So, when you live like that, that's how you, some people get it together. But yeah, there's probably no name on her birth certificate. So she don't feel like it's a big deal for the other kids. Yeah, she using that little check she just got straight like that. That's why it got aggressive. She started packing aggressively after the 21st. Yeah. How was Christian's birthday in August when? Let me hush. Okay, y'all say so. Again, I don't know. I got family members. I don't know all their birthdays, so I'm not gonna get no debate about them kids because I ain't buying them no gift, and I ain't got nothing against them. I'm not. Right, just right. Leave them people's kids alone. That part. Leave them people's kids alone. That's right there. That says it all. Because all this confusion and you think you the mother and you can do what the hell you want to do. Because that's how you think. You don't think about the kids and their mental and their emotional situation in this, where you can just hop in and out when you want to hop in and out, call when you want to call, do this when you want to do that. Because you don't care how they feel. You just want to prove something to who? I called them on their birthday. I don't call them no other time, but I tell them I'm not gonna come pick them up. But I called them on their birthday. I didn't buy them nothing, but I called them on their birthday. Okay. Yeah. That's how she don't think about that, because she only thinks about herself. Yeah, y'all over here arguing about when the birthday is. She probably don't barely know when the birthday is. Yeah, know more about the kids than she do. I couldn't fathom looking at my birth certificate and seeing nothing where the father's in. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think long term, guys, that's just how I am. And sometimes it works against me because I'm busy trying to figure out what the end game gonna be instead of just going with the flow. So, it's a con to that for me, because sometimes I can't just let go and just let things flow how they need to be. I'm trying to figure out what the end gonna be. And sometimes it works in my favor. So that's why I'm talking how I'm talking, because I'm thinking about the long end game for these kids, something that the mothers are not doing, because everybody else in society got to deal with your kids. They're not baby dolls. They're not going to be up under you forever. They get out into this world and they got to interact with other people. Just like you, just because you sit in the house all day and don't interact with other people, that don't mean that your kids are going to be like that. We know you didn't go to school, so you wasn't around other people, but hopefully these kids get to go to school all the way until they graduate, hopefully, because we don't know, because you don't mind the going up against the law and what the law is supposed to be. So who knows? You might let them just sit at home with you, and they're supposed to be at school. Hell, we don't know how that's gonna work, because you don't care about education, socialization. You don't care nothing about none of that. So yeah, like that Wacko Jacko, kind of how he talk. Because he goes a little bit more into another clip about the sibling dynamics. Yeah. Everybody having different fathers and how that works out. Yeah, so for some people it works out. For a lot of families it don't. Especially when they being grown, when it's toxic and all of that. Yeah. Yeah. I saw Kandi Burruss put out a video. Some of you may have seen it where they went on a family vacation. And you know her and Todd was going at each other. And they were on a family vacation here like this past week or so. And I saw somebody else on TikTok. They're not celebrities, but she was talking about how they co-parent. And the man, he's in the kids' lives, but he called the mom when the son was graduating. He asked, can he come to the graduation? She was like, what? Yeah, you can come. What are you talking about? Like, that's our son, you know? He sit with them. They went out to eat. Everything. It's doable. You know, yeah, I get it. Some people can't because some people can't do it for many of reasons, right? But her situation, they never had relationships to begin with, and she's so toxic and evil. It's just not doable. It's not going to be doable. Mm-mm. Yeah, it's unfortunate. These kids, Nika's kids too. It's sad that these kids are not getting a good start at life, and they deserve that. You decide to bring them here, they deserve to have a good start at life, and they don't. They're not having that. Yep. But let me see. Ronnie, this month, who was this month? I think when she was in Florida, she applied for low-income housing and got approved recently. Well, could be. Again, brokey and poor, got to rely on the government. That's just about right for MAGA folks. That's about how they think. Yep. Yes, please hit the like button, please, and thank you. And I want to address one other thing, guys, and I'm going to get out of here. I tried to come on yesterday and do the review for Polygamous, and y'all didn't show up. So what y'all want to do? I thought some of you want to do the review on the Polygamous. Those of you that actually seen it, let me know in the chat before we get off of here. Yeah, because I told y'all I wanted to do it yesterday, and y'all didn't show up, so I wasn't able to do it. So do y'all still want to do it or not? And some of the people might not be in there anymore that wanted to do it, but maybe I'll make a post and see what people say. I'm only going to do, we're going to break it down 1 through 11 and go episode by episode. So not all being all over the place. Hey, TS, all over the place and people confused. So even if you haven't seen it, you won't be confused. I'm going to introduce the characters so you kind of know who is who. That's the way I had it set up. I'm going to put the characters up, who is who to who, and we go episode by episode and just talk briefly and move on, because it'll be too long if we try to talk about every single thing that happened in the episode, kind of hit the big points, because at least maybe two episodes from 1 to 11, there wasn't a lot going on. But, some of the episodes were more powerful, and we just do it like that. And you bring questions. So whatever questions you have, then we can talk. I told you I want to try to bring a few people up if they want to come up and talk. So we can just, have that conversation back and forth. I'm not done. I'm watching them all. Yeah. So Lisa, you up to episode 11. That's good. Because if I do it, I'll either come back tonight or we'll do it tomorrow. But yeah, I wanted to do that, but y'all didn't show up. So I'm like, I ain't finna be over here talking to myself. And it don't have to be a whole bunch of people, and just be a few of us that have seen it. And if you haven't seen it, kind of know, you'll know why people are talking about it. But that's the way I wanted to do it. Hey, sis. Oh, you don't watch Yoli? Oh, well, see, it's on Netflix. Do it tomorrow, Lisa? Okay. So y'all want to do it in the daytime or evening? In the evening time. Latrice, yeah. Straight like that. Yeah, see, some of y'all haven't watched it yet. I'm with it. I'm rewatching it now. Yeah, Miss Yellowhawk, I had to rewatch it to go back through the 11 episodes so I can pull out the important things. Because I don't want us hopping talking about what happened in episode 11 and we way down here at episode 22. No, because then it's going to be confusing and it won't make sense, right? So I want to go in order so that it makes sense when we're having a conversation, right? Tomorrow evening, Miss Yellowhawk. Okay. Evening works best for tree. Okay. So we might do our lunch live tomorrow and we'll just talk about what we always talk about. And then I do this in the evening time tomorrow. And it'll just again 1 through 11, and we'll do 12 through 22 later, of course. And guys, if you haven't watched it, the episode's only like 20, 30 minutes. Even though it's 22 of them, they're not long. All right. Yeah, they're not long episodes. So yeah, and just get our viewpoint, make connections, and just have a conversation about it, you know. Well, Mish, when you know it's late over there with you now. It's 3:00 here. So hopefully you can come on tomorrow. I do it our regular time I do it around 5 or something like that on tomorrow. I'll set it up so y'all know. And y'all come on in here. You know, I tried to do this yesterday. Because we should be talking about 12 through 22 now. And again, if you haven't watched it and you just want to hear us talk about it, that's fine. Join us. It's not a big deal. Everybody's not into that. I'm into, and I didn't watch it because everybody was talking about it. I'll start watching it because I like African movies. I think I told you guys that in the beginning. I like African movies. So I was trying to find something to watch and I saw that they was in South Africa. I was like, let me watch this. This is new. And like I told you, I was up to 3:00 in the morning watching it. So yeah, that's where it was for me. So that's that. But again, yeah, so we'll do that. I just want to see. I don't care if it's just 2 or 3 of you. We get in here and talk about it and move on about it. And if you want to just join and watch us from the bushes, that's fine. Of course, I'm not showing the show because it's Netflix and they ain't gonna be over here taking down my stuff, my little tiny bitty channel. Heck no. But we just gonna, talk about the best way we can talk about it. Yeah. Yeah, true crime. And not just Nigerian. You got to get into them South African movies too. Polygamous, they're in South Africa. Yeah. They're good too. Those are the two big places that most of the movies come out of, Nigeria and South Africa. Yeah. So, okay. So y'all better be here tomorrow telling me y'all getting into it. Okay. I'm looking at some names here. Y'all better show up tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, Michelle Hawk, I do that. So post a few hours before to remind you. Okay. Yeah, because you might not get the notifications because I know sometimes y'all say that. Okay. All right, Sean. So you're gonna be here tomorrow? Sorry, I was cleaning my chicken with apple cider vinegar, lemon, and getting my batter. You ain't got to tell us all that true crime. You ain't got to let us know you over there whipping it up. You ain't got to be telling us all that. Okay, Black Swan. Yeah, you hop on. Have you seen it? Because I want y'all to give y'all commentary too now. Because I got some things I want to say. Yeah. Take attendance. Right. Yeah. I'm starting deducting some taking some points away around this camp. Got me setting up stuff and y'all not showing up. You're right, Yoli. You're exactly right. All right, so we shall see. So yes, we'll do that. And if we need to do a lunchtime live, we'll rock that out and then we'll come back and take care of those first episodes. and move on from there. Yes, and see how this thing kind of goes as far as trying to do something a little bit different. I'm gonna try to drop a video today, and I'm gonna do someone different today. I'm gonna drop that video. It's not a mother, but I'm gonna try and get that done today if I can. So just to drop something down video wise. All right. So that's all I had, guys. I ain't got no more. Like my buddy Funky Dineva ain't got no more. I appreciate you guys coming up. Yeah, Miss Yellowhawk, attendance. I'm gonna take some attendance around this piece because y'all think it's the summertime, y'all can be lax. Okay. We're gonna see. We'll see how this thing works. Yeah, SC Johnson, you heard what I said. I saw your post. So we're gonna do the review tomorrow. Okay, can you make sure if you can be here tomorrow evening? We're gonna do the review for Polygamous. Okay. All right. Yeah, we all know what y'all thought now. I did say we're gonna be a little lax because it's summer, but not that lax. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. But anyway, thank you for being here. Thank you. Please hit that like button. Thank you for your engagement, your comments, your opinions, your judgments, the laughs, all of that, because that's what we do over here. We say it how we want to say it, when we want to say it, and I appreciate it. We've been doing pretty good with no rugrats dropping down. So the energy is good because when you got that energy right, then they can't break that force field, right? So you're welcome, Miss One. Thank you. You guys have a good today's Sunday, right? Yeah, a good Sunday. Go cook your meals since people want to tell us they, getting their chicken ready and all the things. Enjoy yourselves. And you know what I want you guys to do besides hitting that like button and subscribing. Please stay in peace. And I'll see you later. No, Steve, you can't be no hall monitor because you don't know how to act. You too busy trying to look at the women and carrying on. No, you need to be in there having a seat and paying attention. Okay? All right. I'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.